What is up, guys? Seven Houdini here, and welcome back to Death Stranding 2 on the beach, baby. Yes, Kojima is on the beach with all of the amazing actors that he's got in this one. I think he's like scanned over like 600 actors. It's insane, but it really does pay off. Like some of the funny little photo mode things they do in that, you can already see like how close to the real thing. I think it's up there definitely with the LA Noir stuff. For sure. So I've been enjoying this one. It's it's pretty much the same as the first game, where you're kind of got these deliveries and buildings and things you can do that kind of keep things chill, and then you go on a little bit of an excursion, a little bit of a combat scenario with bosses and BTs and that. So far I've enjoyed it, but I do feel like it hasn't changed enough from the first game. It's definitely hyper polished, so I got to give them props for that. And then basically every system that we're used to from the first game is now just kind of doubled down on. A lot of people seem to enjoy the building aspect and that's cool too. That's not really for me though. I much prefer the combat stuff. But yeah, we've been meeting some of the characters. It's one of those games you kind of want to chill with, If you think you're going to piss through it in 10 hours, good luck. Alright. So we're making our way through Australia. Last stream we got to meet the incredible Rainy, wonderful character, played by what's her name? Is it? Probably pronounce it wrong anywhere. It's like Shoshi, and then she was in Deadpool 2 and that. I'm sorry, I probably like butchering names. I don't have them on me right now. All right, let's see if we can get this going. Lovely jubbly. Whew, it's gone hot here again. We have another little mini heat wave. It's the same issue. I get the feeling everybody's feeling the same way this summer in Europe, where they're like, done, let's just get fucking... Okay, let's get a proper way to solve the heat.
Right. I meant it when I said I understand how you feel. But if you hold on...
So a lot of interesting news going on right now. Out of nowhere, I don't know why, but it was like a Washington Street Journal interview with Phil Spencer and that, and he's kind of doubling down. A lot of the journalists have been, as usual, running their mouths and taking a small little, quote and just misinterpreting it. And then also, executives from these big billion-dollar companies need to shut the fuck up and stop talking to journalists. That's my eyes. It never actually comes out the far way. I'll never forget it. Back when they were doing the Xbox One stuff. It was just an embarrassment of riches of memes and stuff. Like, they just could not take the foot out of their mouth. You had like freaking Major Nelson, Larry Herb at the time, and he was just doing damage control, and you could literally tell some of them were just getting information on the fly. And Don Matrick had left the building like a fool, so it's just a disaster. So I think ever since then, like anytime they get even a crumb of good faith, they butcher it away. PlayStation tend to keep their traps pretty shut. It works for the most part, but then you go these long year-plus times with no conferences, no real big games, and it is rough, But PlayStation have this unique thing where they have that, almost Nintendo seal of quality, so it allows them to latch on to a third-party or second-party game, and basically it becomes a exclusive. It's a very, very rare thing. That's what they've done with Death Stranding 2. Like, this game will be on PC and Xbox before the year is over, Mark my words, at least PC anyway. And what the hell does exclusive mean anymore? We got Helldivers 2 coming to Xbox. Anyway, it is what it is. Trust me, people will just make up a whole lot of shit. But yeah, they've been trying to like moan and bitch about the Game Pass being a disaster. Like, in terms of it being like Netflix, then yeah, okay, yeah. So we just got this blood. Shit, I'm still trying to figure it out. Blood boomerang. We can't do it in the base. We take some of Sam's blood and throw a boomerang. It's pretty cool. Alright, yeah, looks like we might be able to do a nice little boss here. Let me go in and rest till morning. Piss and rain. That'll probably change the time for us anyway. But yeah, they've said time and time again that Game Pass is profitable. The problem is, you can say it's profitable one month and maybe not the next. I don't know. Let's see. Facility. Take orders. Facility storage. Fabrication. Doesn't let us rest, does it? I don't think so. Maybe it just doesn't have that, doesn't it? Gee. It's like, we'd have it down here, it's like private locker and something else. No. Management, maybe? No, okay, maybe you just can't. That's okay, let's see what we have here if we are getting into a fight. Alright. Oh yeah, we got the trank grenade launcher off one of the fights. Electric rod for charging stuff back up. Bowler gun. Says good against BTs, we'll see. Well, I'll show you about that. Assault rifle, grenade pistol. We have a lot of things, as you can see. My god. Not really fucked with these right now. So be it. Alright, we'll see what happens with all that. Okay. Yeah, a nice bit of news coming out pretty much from all of them. The doll man, okay. Auto range, we're gonna lose half of this anyway. Alright, if I remember correctly, entry health to location with the anomaly has been detected. I hope it leads to a boss, but we don't know. Let's see, is that where we're going? Yep. I think this is where we are. Okay. Pretty much straight down there. Let's hope it's a boss. They tend to seem to do that. I've been noticing, like I do like 3-hour streams, and so, you know, then you have a little downtime, and we got to meet a whole lot of animals and rainy, so it's cool. I haven't met the Tomorrow Girl yet, but we'll have to see. Alright. Yeah, I was hoping to change the time there. How far away is it? I think 200 meters. Whoa! There's the quakes again. The quakes are supposed to, like, cause landslides and earthquakes and bits and bobs moving all over the place. I can't lie to you, I haven't seen any of that. I even watched somebody, like, start the game, a different streamer who got into it, and at the very, very start, while you're climbing across those big mountains, there was like a massive landslide. I didn't get to see that. I don't know what I did wrong. Wow, lots of quakes. Ooh, I like the way the lights kind of go off for a second. Yeah, we've been making our way through this. Let's see how close I can get, because I have a feeling I'm going to lose all of this stuff. I got stuff for the animal place. How far away is the animal? Liver to animal or shelter? What do you think? Who was enjoying the ride? Oh. Should we quickly bring this back to the animal shelter? This thing's got a good bit of battery. I don't trust it. Should have done this off camera. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, huh? Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, like, I think I've been checking up on the Reddit, I've been checking up on Twitter and stuff, and I think the consensus is that, you know, the way this game works with the community build and stuff and all that, it's really cool, but I don't think the game has sold as well as the first one, just because of PS5 having a little less. But the interesting factor is, I find that there's more constructions built by other people than ever before. Where are you sending me? It's the right way. You can't see a blasted thing at night. So you can see there, even like generators and all that stuff is nice and very welcome, but does it break things? You can turn it all off, of course. Which honestly, some days I wish I could. Where are you sending me? Trying to send me up here this river. That's no good. Where's the actual animal shelters over there? I think try and rejoin up with this road here. Hellish. Yeah, we had a nice little fight in here. This was a base with some dudes, but we kicked their ass and some of their dead bodies are still there. There's a lot of vehicles around, just in case you feel as though I have a vehicle a lot. Okay, let's see, where was this road? Over here. Let's see, can we get up here? Come on, baby. Nice. Yeah, this one is like shelter for the timefall stuff, but not one for poor Sham. So the Randy character is interesting. So she, as you can imagine from her name, has the power to mess with the rain, and the rain in this game is known as timefall, where it the ability to kind of really aid you and, you know, kill things quicker and destroy. What the hell was that? There's the Magellan. Okay, where's the fucking animal shelter? Is that one of our animals? Oh, one wants weapons. The Magellan just kind of floating around. It's spooky sometimes. Whee! Yeah, it'd be nice to get a big old chunk and finish this week. We'll see. We shall see. The tall order. Alright. Yeah, any animals you have, you can bring them back. I think I have an echidna, which is, you know, Knuckles. I wanted to bring that back too. Oh no, can't I? Yeah, okay. I have to get used to that. You just drive the vehicle into the circle, and it kind of counts as the delivery area. Lovely. Okay. All the lost cargo. You see if any of it is damaged. Shouldn't be, it's inside that, but true. Never know. Didn't I jump off a few edges? Yeah. Right. Mr. Echidna.
Evening to you.
This late hour, huh? God, they didn't give me much for that, did they? Was it enough? See, we got a BT hologranate, produce a hologram of BT paralyzing humans with fear and disbelief. That's cool. They get, okay, this place just basically gives you a chunk of hologrenades. Not too fussed. Auto aid request. Issues aid request automatically. Okay, that might be where they drop stuff.
We've developed a new type of
Thank you.
Mind you.
They're yappy. Those lads in the back never talk though. These are the volunteers.
Well done.
Thank you. Okay. Let's see. Delivering port. Alright. Maybe I can't. Like, what else have I got here? Yeah, look at all this.
We appreciate it.
How can I take that off the back? I guess I'll just put it in the Magellan. Does the Magellan have a little circle too? The Magellan. There's the rain and stuff. I wonder how late an hour it is that she's talking about. Alright, do you have a little circle? Nope. Big prickly ball. Oh, we'll have to check into your kidney. Cargo management. Place in backpack, offload. Alright. Just don't want any, because when you go too far from something, you just kind of lose it. It's just like, oh well, it's lost. Like, thanks. Yeah, looks like there might be a circle here, but you'd never get the vehicle in there. Maybe you would. You'd drive like a lunatic. I can't help it. Alright, some storage. Just gotta basically store materials. If I want to make something big, to make it through the Magellan anyway. That's what I hope for anyway. Who knows? This thing could get absolutely destroyed. Seems, the fact that it's moving around with us seems like the way to go. But then, you know, it brings up more common knowledge stuff where it's like, why aren't we just using this to travel around? But it is what it is. They gotta come up in some little ways with the bullshittery. Jeez, the speeding sometimes. Okay. Yeah, this one is a game-ass game. And what I mean by that is, like, the amount of fucking presses you have to do for certain things cracks me the hell up. It's like, are you sure? It's like, yeah, that was your 12th press just to fabricate an item. It's definitely not the way to do this. I don't care. Wow. Nah, it does do a little damage after a while. I don't think I have any precious cargo on me anyway. I'll just, well, see what it is. This game just turned into peak. Stay. Delivered additional. What you talking about, Willis? I think they tell you too much crap about other people's stuff. Like, that's nice. Did I ask? Did anybody ask? Nice. Alright. See, it should be just over there. Oh, it's still like 600 ash meters away. I hope it's a little boss, because that was like one of the things I enjoyed in the first game, that I was able to force kind of bosses to happen. I'm only able to do that once. Damaged by timefall, pick off rotor. I thought I could be. Yeah, I was only able to do that once here in this game so far. Everything else has been kind of very structured, purposefully, you know, one-hit kill stealth. Which, if you know me, you know that that is literally one of the worst things to ever happen to gaming. It's crap, it's pointless, it's never thought out. It's one of the stupidest things in gaming. It's really just dumbass padding where they're like, gotcha bitch, you know. And if I see a game that has dumbass padding, I'm gonna call it out. It was so bad in the Ubisoft games that people bitched and moaned until they changed it, and they did. Rightfully so. See what they do the same to this game.
Generator. Wouldn't want to be near that if it released its charge.
Oh, unleash an electrical attack. That's pretty cool. Must recharge after each activation. What's this thing here? Post box or something? I don't know. People are just getting so bored in this game too. Like, look at this. It's like barely a spit of water. Like, I could jump that with half a run up. They're like, let's build a bridge. A lot of people are saying, like, you know, when you get to a new place, it doesn't fill in the community stuff till you get there, you know. And then when it does, head of a location. Ooh, it's like a wall of tar. I'm trying to find ways to travel further with the tar as well. Just give me things to fight. And people, like, once they unlocked it, they realized that it sadly ended up turning into big roads and stuff that were built already. Do I like the creepy music? Yeah, it's crazy. We're like at least, I don't know, it must be nearly 10 or 15 hours into the game at this point. And we have not met tomorrow yet. Ooh, it's like a mirror of him. What the fuck it is? It's like Annihilation. Watch out. Doppelganger Sam. It's a little bit delayed, so it's like trying to figure him out. That's so weird. Oh, Ooh! Dang. There he goes again. Hope the audio was good there. I cannot get over how bad the dialogue audio is in this game. It should be punishable. Kojima should be ashamed. There's nothing I can do about it. It does not have individual volume. Whoa. Cool, this reminds me of the cliff parts from the first game. We're in like a war-torn. There's those flags again. It's like Tibet, or maybe it's Mexico. Yeah, it's Day of the Dead Mexico. I thought it was Tibet at first. Damn. We know he's having these weird flashbacks with the new baby, but then, like, we know that that baby's not real either, so what the hell is going on? What is this? Military operation. You never know, can they even see the tar or what? Is Cliff gonna come back? Oh, this might be the Solid Snake guy. Ooh, cool. Check out my hog. He's kept prisoner? This is so strange. Kept you waiting, huh? Damn, look, yeah, he's like a prisoner of war. Oh, that's creepy. Sucking in the mask. Is he gonna do it? It's gonna be him. Yes, finally. Starting to think that this might be Higgs in another way, you know. Because it does kind of look like Troy Baker. Just we're so used to meeting Higgs, like, he looks like a goddamn clown now. I've been calling him wannabe Joker. Everybody said this is like Solid Snake. He's played by a different actor, but it's just so close. Could be Higgs. Could be a young Cliff as well. Cliff, played by Mads Mikkelsen. Oh, the skull hands was in the first game. He's actually Sam's father. So this could be him again, we don't know. Cool. Oh, the skull. I love it. It's definitely a nod to his past creation. Question is, are we going to be fighting these guys? Wow, what a shot. The Decima engine is insane. I think so. More weird memories. You used to have to fight Cliff. Episode 5, Conflagration. Ooh. 4 is done. That was Rainy's episode. He was able to stop and start the rain and the timefall. Oh, did you go, Sleepy? Cool. I love these weird fucking. It's basically like people's memories, you know.
What in the world is this place?
Look how quiet the audio is. I don't understand. It literally lets you put the volume side up to 110%. I can't make it work. Jesus. So pretty. Every tiny piece of the fireworks is completely... Oh, there's Tomorrow. Finally get to see her a little bit there. You know she's played by Elle Fanning, so kind of gives it away a bit. Weird that she had that kind of ghost following her. Wow. It was insane. What's happened here? All my shit fell off. So, find the mysterious man. You can see like every little particle, every little piece of firework. That's insane. And this is without ray tracing. But honest to God, if you tell me this part had ray tracing, I'd believe it. They've said it doesn't. They said they didn't need to. There's some engine just kind of does it its own thing. You can have some very good reflection technology. Oh. Yeah, there does seem to be a little bit of a military vibe. First game had it as well. And it's kind of like the idea of, I guess, the breakdown of everything in our structures, you know. Gorgeous. Holy hell, the flags on the ground. Probably just spirits of the dead. Yeah, well, it makes sense of the Day of the Dead in Mexico having such a connection to the afterlife. Ooh. Nice. So yeah, we had another weird weather event just to top off all the other weather events, but it's basically like a firestorm, but it was meteors that were crashing down, and then they all end up being like burnt up BTs, burnt up dolphins and whales. It was messed up.
Heads up, Sam. It's not safe.
Really? Am I slowly getting hurt? And then like this one being called Conflagration, which is also about fire, isn't it? It's like fire devastation. So there definitely seems to be a fire and water kind of thing going on. Jesus, it's beautiful. Oh yeah, these kind of ghost things are trying to kill me, are they? These are like spirits of the dead that are trying to grab us, are they? Car cannon. I'll take whatever they want to give me. Jesus, the fucking size of that. Oh damn. Here he comes. Cool. Howdy. But I was wondering about this car cannon, because they were like, I know why it gets so, the volume gets so low. You guys must feel it too, right? Okay, equip. How do I put it down? Oh, okay, it just does it from my hands. Right. Gonna put out some of the fire. Fireman Sam at this point. Fireman Sam. Can I not put it down on the ground? No. Equipped. Used. Knock humans unconscious. Press smaller enemies. Deploy the cannon. Fix it to the. Deploy the cannon to fix it to the ground. Replenishes tire supply. Tire expels has a restored effect on catchers. What's it mean? Did it get rid of those guys? They're coming after me. What the hell is that in my face? Seems to be doing a little bit of damage now. Jeez. Is it just kind of annoying them a little bit? Not, there's one dead. So these would be considered more BTs than anything. Creepy. Alright, let's kind of scatter shot it at him. Just lightly press. Using it too much. It's so weird, isn't it? We doing much? Oh, he's doing a good bit of damage. Warrior assault rifle. Cool. See what that's like. Yeah, ooh, it's got a scope. It's no good against BTs though. You see mid-range, loaded with live ammunition. God dang. See, these are nearly better because they work on everything. Okay, I'm gonna keep using this. I'll take whatever they can give me though. I'll be careful, we have to kind of stick out a good bit there. Can't tell if the police sirens or fire brigades inside or outside. This thing's almost spent. I wonder how you deploy it. Oh, there we go, it says it there. Oh, they're coming back. She's right beside him. You little motherfucker. God, the damage they do. Where'd you go, you little shit? Is that what they do? They just kind of run up on you? My God, it's like your eyes are like playing tricks on you. Beautiful. Wonder what it looks like on stream. That was interesting. Jesus! Tearing this place apart. Spread out and find them? No thank you. Oh shit. Go, go, go! Oh, it's almost gone. We kill one more of them, it'll be good. I think he's dead, is he? Let's see. Oh, that does make it recover tar, and then I can just get it back. Anyone else behind me? Telling me there's one over here behind the waterfall, is there? Or the fountain. Wait, I see him moving. Yep. Our little drone was very helpful, thank you. What a strange little section. Alright, how much? Okay, 400 pickup. Nice. Wonder can you do that everywhere with the tar? They drop out in good? Ooh, blood bag. Looks like it's... Kinda do need that. Should have more of them. They don't always automatically grab the blood bags. I don't know why. Oh, I automatically use them. Let's see here. 500 equip. Like we probably have an empty one there. There's one there. It's kind of half used. 1,000. The seat should have 1,000 plus the 175. And how to check your stuff on the fly. Alright. For God's sake. Yeah, certain places, certain scenes as well, it's just so low. They should be ashamed of themselves for that. It's like an old problem. It's audio mixing. Still suffering from it. Damn! I was gonna have like a section out of 2 meters. Looks like I can't move. I can't run. Yeah, I would expect this guy maybe to be raided the cliff. We don't know. It would be cool, maybe like one of his old missions or something. Oh shit. What are you trying to tell me? No, it's in the game, isn't it? What up, dude? How do I know you? Creepy, eerily, crazy realistic eyes. Soldiers of the dead. Nice. Let's go. The quicker we get rid of these guys, the better. Use the fireworks for light, maybe. Spread out. Why are they trying to get me? Yes. Alright, let's try and divide and conquer. God, the candles, everything, geez.
Wait, are they trying to lay a trap for us? The outer deck is reacting to something. We should keep an eye on it and proceed with caution.
Might have to like find a way in there first. The fuck is going on? He wouldn't take out the cannon. There's one. Sure we don't get snuck up on. This guy's having a look here.
There's too many. You can't handle them all by yourself. But maybe you can split them up. Take them one by one.
That's what I'm trying to do. Little audio bug there. Didn't get any there. Actually good AI on these guys. Come on, peekaboo, princess. Come on. Gotta try and trap him somehow. Can't tell if I'm hitting him or not. Someone's getting a little cheeky shot off there. This bastard. I think it's the main boy. I think you probably kill him. Blood transfusion initiated, I think. I don't think I'm hitting him at all now. Come on. That's right. Hey, I think I stopped him for the meantime. Whoa! Turned into a crazy BT. Did you see that?
He's escaped, Sam. Up into that tower.
I see. Let me just recharge me tire. There's gotta be a few more of these buckaroos. Oh, he's also unleashed a second phase of them. Alright, let's go. Gotta be a cheeky blood bag around. Alright, they got really good aim, really good range. How'd they get down there so fast? They won't ask questions. Just kill. Yeah, that guy up in the tower there, he's got serious aim. Don't know if you're meant to only use this little tire thing, but we're going to. What a shot! You can always make 100 blood bags anyway. How the fuck is he getting that shot? There we go, there was a dude down there. Let's get up on that church. This is as fast as I can go, sadly. With the tire can, as far as I can tell. Nice, we'll have amazing range from here. Alright, chill. He dropped it, did he? I didn't, okay. Jeez, I can't tell if fireworks are a good thing or a bad thing. How did they get down there? I like how the AI is kind of confused now. Damn, it's like an instant kill. There he is over there. Hey, old buckaroo. Alright, where you going now? Oh shit, he jumped off the edge. Jesus Christ, Sam, are you a fucking idiot? Getting shot at from behind because he jumped off the cliff. Don't know why he did that. Did not press the square button, I can tell you that. For a fact. Come on, little solid snake dude. Ah, There he goes again. No, he's kind of teleporting a bit now. Got serious aim though. Must have missed a shot. There you go. There's round 2, bastardo. Is he Italian or something?
He's too quick. Must have gone up to the roof.
You think? That roof? Which roof? Which roof, smartass? We're surrounded by buildings. Over there, okay. What does that mean? What's that symbol? Jeez! Alright, come on down, you little bastards. Jesus. Sometimes you dirty bastard. I think he's used up all my blood bag. Used. It won't even let me get rid of them for some reason. It's too slow with this thing. Look. I think if you scan something once, it shouldn't keep moving away. There's a blood bag in there. Are they coming down that way, you think? Blood grenade. I get up here, I wonder. Oh shit. Assault rifle. Some footsteps here. Need a stairs or something. Cool, you can go back here. That's probably nothing for you. Or she would make like a Call of Duty or something. Gotta be stairs or something. How do y'all get up there? Okay. Yeah, the tower thing is cool and all, but probably risking dying more than anything. Let's see. Let's try this thing. Live ammo. Any stairs over there? Find him. Yeah, I wonder what that symbol above that guy's head means. I'm up on some stuff, just not whole ass buildings, huh? Looks like you can get up this way, they're trying to tell me. Okay, I'll try that. Pantalone it, now what? Somebody thought out with it. Let's see if we got a ladder. I think I might have gotten rid of it a while back today. Ooh, the blood boomerang. I do want to try that. I think I do have my ladder on me, do I? Oh, weird. What's this? Something fall down? Hard cannon. Apparently it fell off my back when I was up there. Isn't that fun? Did I ask for anything? Dude, I can't see a fucking thing. Third person games! Why are we still having these troubles? Man makes fucking movie quality shit. Still suffers the same business. Okay. There's gotta be a way up there. That fucker came back up there and came down. Where my ladder went to? I always keep one ladder on me. There we go. Fucking finally. Ooh, did they give me another blood back? Let's see if this boomerang's like, oh shit. They're on the hunt. Dropping down. Look at all the work done on these little buildings, like fucking Resident Evil or something. Where's the other two gone? I bet you they dropped down. Oh shit, here he is. Nice. Let's try this assault rifle. Come on, bitch. Here comes these little buddies. Jeez. This thing does not hold a lot of bullets, I see. This guy's just chilling in the fire, huh? Alright, where'd your boy go? I see you. Whoa. Every ounce of the bullets put straight into the wrong place. Where'd it go? I swear it was just shooting me through the stairs. Come on. Peekaboo, princess. Alright. This gun is fucked. Somebody unequipped, offload all unusual items. Yeah, boy. Nice. Empty. What is that? Blasting around. You know it's going straight to the church. I think they want me to use the tar cannon because so much fucking fire everywhere, you know? Yeah, I think fire and rain in this universe is not how we see it. It's like fucking Ghostbusters. And these fireworks are trying to hurt us as well. Alright, little fireman Sam. Look at everywhere we've been, Jesus Christ. Alright. I see someone more, boys. Yep, I can see some of them over there. I bet you could hit them from here. Because I'm that kind of motherfucker. Fuck now. Oh shit. Jesus! What hit me? Is it a rocket launcher? Blue did not like that. Somebody has a rocket launcher. Ah! Who's doing that? Might be mortar, maybe? Mortar fire? I don't know. Someone has something. Getting wrecked here. That guy has insane aim. Look at that. Ah, I don't know who's doing that. Someone over there somewhere. Literally, it's not even a firework. It's just getting pummeled by something. Little shits. There's a safer way down there. No, it wouldn't tell me the blood bag's empty unless they're all empty. Yep. Well, you know what doesn't help? You're getting pummeled by fucking shit you can't see. Some kind of a... I don't know what the fuck it is. Mortar fire. Blood grenade. That's not much good to me. Yeah, I'm over reliant on the tar gun. That's just gonna get me killed. I don't have a whole lot of ammo though. I'm picking up some of the shit that they're giving me. There's another assault rifle. Go, go, go! I wanna find the mortar fire bastards. There's a few of the blood bags there. Pantalones. Blood bags. Maybe I can use this spot for cover too. Go, go, go. I hate that I have to like tell him to use the blood bag. Jesus! My God! You exploding fuckers? Okay, where'd he go? He's down there somewhere. Once it's a little red orange. Okay. Ooh, is this a new one we got? Yes. With a scope on it, baby. Alright, so what's the story with the scope? Does this change shoulders? Oh, come on, we got this. Jesus. Well, come out wherever you are, boy. Gotta give it up to the AI, man. They don't miss a shot. Let's get a little height. Better advantage. Not that smart, eh? Yeah. Getting stuck behind cover. Got him. What a headshot. Is that good enough? No, off he goes again. The game trying to tell me something. Oh, there he goes again. Fucking teleports in now. Did he go into his own fire? What is that? I think it's just that he saw me. Whoa! What just happened? I didn't tell you to pick that up. Replace. Weird, I did not tell him to pick that up. Let's grab stuff. It's because the L2 counts if there's a thing nearby. More conflicting button presses. Apparently I dropped that. I don't remember doing that. I wonder why he's fucking running around like a jackass. That might have been the one he was carrying with his hands. Where'd it go? Getting some good shots off here. Finally! Alright. Cool. Yeah, I think when you're like pressing L2 the ADS, it also works as the left hand as well. So what is this mysterious man? Let's hope it's not the first or last time we see him. His headband seems important. Oh, he's in civilian clothes now. Where are you? Nirvana?
Say Nirvana. Is he implying this is some sort of realm for the enlightened?
Nirvana. No, he's just a fan of the band. Jesus. Owie. There's more of the BT things. Yeah, I'm starting to think that mortar fire. Oh, there's the Tomorrow girl. She has one of those weird cryptobite ghosts. It is a BT, see that? And we know that there was a little cryptobite ghost near Lou as well. So I've been surmising the whole game, and from the moment I saw the little baby Lou, that baby Lou, that the Elle Fanning Tomorrow character is probably Lou. It's something that it was the skin tone and the hair, and Kojima has such an attention to detail that it almost gives him away sometimes. Oh, jeez. Bastard wombat or something. Whoa, what the fuck are they eating? Oh no. Oh god, these things as well. We never did find out who that samurai guy was. Is it eating it? Or it's just copying? But wouldn't BT try and void out that body? Who knows with the time for?
It's her, isn't it? The girl from before?
Whoa.
I have no idea what just happened, but
This is
we
crazy.
should probably take her back to the DHV Magellan.
What, her whole body is like a Cairo crystal. Alright, let's bring her back. We're meeting everybody right now. About time. He's a devil for, you know, letting the entire story go on like that. Yeah, with Timefall. Only a V? Damn, 150%. Yeah, we did take a lot. A fucking tire thing. There's a picture of Fragile randomly there. The fucking, the tar cannon was not the play. Would have much preferred to just do a couple of headshots. It's cool to put out the flames, but otherwise it was like, well, what are we doing? So chick's chrysalis. So she's like a chiral chrysalis, huh? Yeah, I think her name is Tomorrow, because like we have to save tomorrow. pretty brave. Every other chiral crystal kind of just shatters. Ew. Ew. We need to know about this weird cat. What is going on? Did we bring her back from that Nirvana place? What is she covering her mouth? Oh wow. Like a surgery. The hell's that? Injections. It's like born of the tar. Oh my god. Not our first. He's been experimenting on it. What the hell? It looks like little jellyfish or something. Or squids. Whoa, so she can't be touched. Careful. Look at her skin is like, whoa. Careful. Oh my god, it's like timefall acid or something. What is going on? Oh, here she is. That was so cool. That's that shot. That's her skin. Oh, he just wakes up. Nothing happens.
How's it going, Sam?
The strange realm Nirvana.
That's a relief. While you were recovering, we managed to learn a few things about our mystery girl. When you feel up to it...
You always wonder how Kojima is going to introduce these characters. Because, you know, it could be a disaster, it could be weird, it could be anything. It's like, oh my god. That's what he chose to do. Yeah, we pissed through a lot of bags there. Diddle diddle dee. The brigands are up to something. They're up to something. Alright. You got anything to say about this mystery girl?
Are you sure you're alright, Sam?
Dollman just
I
has
did
become
notice that you were
Mimir
tossing
for
and
this
turning
game.
in your sleep.
Kojima liked God of War a little bit. All the Sony devs tend to do that.
I'm
Like,
still not
that's a
sure
good idea.
what
I mean,
the
they're
way
practically
the girl
sharing
we
engines, for
found in
God's
that
sake.
other place. Why don't we do as Fragile suggested and visit her in the next room?
Yeah, I haven't really explored the Magellan enough. I said I can't. Go to the next room.
Come on.
What the hell?
Come on. Come down.
Whoa, it's like those bodies. These puppet strings. Dang.
Thanks.
This is what happens when she has nightmares, it seems.
There are those who connect with the beach during REM sleep, allowing a tremendous amount of chiralium to flow into their bodies.
That's what she do. Is the tar-soaked hair as well.
Hey, is your wrist gonna be okay?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, that's not
We
good.
ran some blood and DNA tests on her. And checked her for signs of injury.
As far as we can tell from a medical perspective, her health is in perfect condition. But that doesn't make the crystalloid shell in which we found her any less troubling. Not to mention the
Crystalloid.
tar-like fluid that came pouring out of it. We're still analyzing both. And there's more.
You mean those suckers?
Indeed. But that's not what I'd call them. Much closer to a chiral rash, I would say.
Tarman knows
You
it
know how
all.
chiral allergies can sometimes trigger goosebumps?
Yeah, and
It's like
tears.
that, except a fair bit worse. The tar-like secretions can accelerate the passage of time on contact, it seems.
This one
We
stays
suspect
though.
she has dooms too.
And that when she's levitating, she's experiencing the nightmares common amongst sufferers.
That space or realm she left behind to come here. The fellow we saw called it Nirvana, I believe. But to me, it looked like the land of the dead.
Yeah, they're both
Even
the
so,
same.
She's a living human being. And I
Yeah,
believe
that's
that
there's
she
a
was
little
born
ghost
with a
behind.
place. After things settled down, I spoke with her for a little. Or tried to.
Oh, really?
She was still in shock, which made it harder to communicate.
Did she tell you her name?
Doesn't seem like she has one.
as far as I could tell.
You hear a little bit of Woodkin's Wilder song, the main theme of this game.
Tomorrow.
Oh, she's going hard on the REM sleep. Look at her eyes. It's so cool. Tomorrow. Oh, back to your little Betty Boys. So I've got so many questions. And then you notice, like,
It's Charlie. We've recently received a report of brigands engaging in suspicious activity to the west.
with the time fall stuff, it makes your skin old, but then it wears off. You see, it hasn't worn off at all. That's bad. It's like a disease. Wonder, can Rainy help her? Maybe Rainy can help it wash off, because Rainy can stop or start the time fall rain. The skibby-dibby-dee. Terraforming report. Right. Check on Lou. Whenever there's like a lot of blood loss or crazy stuff happening, Lou goes crazy and you're meant to kind of take a second.
That's it. Everything's okay.
But I mean, in the middle of combat, I just can't be taking time to rock a baby back to sleep. I'm sorry. Ensure lock is tight. You okay? A little thumbs up. What else can we do? Examine table, does something else happen? Oh, why they gotta be crunchy? I never noticed this down here. Oh yeah, the read books. Let's see. I'm hunger somewhat satiated. Oh. Tarman. Who's the other man?
That's Tarman's son. He must have placed a photograph in here for safekeeping.
Oh.
This is an important memento. Why don't we go and take it to him?
Yeah. Tarman, played by George Miller. Yeah, I feel like the story's really pushing forward now. Multiple new characters. See, you still don't know what
I found this picture in your book. Is this your son?
Higgs' MO is yet. What happened to him? Tarman's able to drive the Magellan because of his tar hand, which is constantly stuck in the tar. Cool jacket.
Yes. He's still out there somewhere, borne along on the currents, with this right hand of mine.
Oh.
It's due to my connection with said missing piece that I can read the movements of the tar.
Right.
Something akin to a phantom pain.
Hey. Nod to
You
Phantom
want to hear
Pain.
the story?
Sure.
But yeah, it's kind of interesting. You know, when you lose a limb and you feel a
I was
phantom pain.
both a medical doctor and a geophysics researcher once upon a time. In those days, the tar currents were a key focus of mine. This ship was originally built to facilitate my studies, in fact. The deep tar hunting vessel Magellan, we named it.
It's weird.
A ship perfectly suited to pursuing the creatures that thrive in the tar's depths. Another avenue of research, you might say.
Okay.
We called them chiral mammals, for lack of a better name. Seemed like the closest fit. Reckoned if we caught one, we could figure out all the mysteries. The tar.
Is
the
it different?
tides, hell, maybe even the stranding.
Oh.
Whoa, she's a big one.
Is it different to BTs?
Dip yourself in, son.
Tar's looking calm. I'll be fine, Pop.
No, that's what they all say. He looks like a familiar actor.
You seeing this?
Why didn't he clip himself in? Oh. Yeah, there's the crabs. We've seen them before. Whoa, it looks like it has like shapes.
I think she's
Dark.
pregnant.
Step back, dude. This is gonna go wrong. Cool, we get this extra story of Karma. Whoa.
Hey, Pop. This is weird.
That's a BT, is it? Get out of there. That's like the one we fought. Oh, damn, yeah. It's hardly connected to Higgs, is it? Rainfall. Get out of there. Timefall.
Tom!
You hate this kind of shit, like just nobody reacts in time. Ew. Oh my god. Whoa. Pregnant, alright. With people. Oh damn, they're gonna take him down to the beach. Does he still have his arm? No, he doesn't. Thought maybe that's how he lost his arm. Shit, dude. What a disaster. Dirty bastard, man. Hey, pirate, how's it going? Hello, hello. Is that Liam Neeson? No, not Liam Neeson. We got George Miller, though, who made Mad Max. And the kid, he kind of looks like some other actors. What is it stuck on? Oh, there we go. Kind of looks like a couple other actors I've seen. Just met the Elle Fanning character as well tomorrow. As usual, it's all a bit mad. He's made reference to Phantom Pain, and then he's made reference to... Whoa, what the fuck? To Solid Snake with this kind of military character with a headband. Dang. And he could still be alive out there, as he said. You don't really drown in the tar. It's just primordial ooze from one place to the next. Just be on a beach somewhere. Not exactly the perfect character to grab hold of him anyway. Yeah, maybe he lost his arm there. I couldn't tell.
And just like that, the tar took
when he was pressing the button, it didn't look like he might have just modeled him without it. What's the story of this cat? I want to know. Weird flying cat. That character alone deserves its own game. It's that weird, but I don't know.
At first, I thought this little guy was my son reborn.
If I may ask a question.
Licks everything.
The hunters that attacked you after you caught the chiral mammal, are you sure they came from within the creature's womb?
Yes. That said, I'm not of the opinion that the hunters were its offspring.
No, like
Its
a trap or
womb
something.
merely served as a gateway to the other side.
Well, duh.
Indeed.
It's the entire
The
game.
tar and the beach are connected.
That's how he like steers and stuff. Sticking his tar knob into there. Gross. That was cool. Wasn't expecting that. I gotta do more of that. The whole ass like backstory cutscene there. Anything else? Of course, the book reading is Moby Dick. Terraforming, yeah. The great white whale. And that's to say to all men.
I've known Tarman for quite a while now, but that was the first time I've heard him speak about his son in that fashion. It made me wish that I could do something, anything to ease his burden. But setting aside those feelings, suppose that cat of his is in fact his son reborn. Why does it treat me as though I'm a threat? Does it just hate me? Reincarnation or not, perhaps it's still a cat at heart.
Alright. Reincarnation, but they call it repatriate. Let's go! Had a nice little military section. It reminded me of the Mads Mikkelsen section in the first game. And see where that comes into it. It could be him younger, maybe, you never know. Jeez.
Before I forget, Sam, it seems you left some cargo behind outside the Northern Environmental Observatory. Where the tar bubbled up before we were whisked away to the other side. You remember all that excitement, yes? Anyway, Tarman was kind enough to collect your cargo for us. It's been placed in your private locker aboard the DHV Magellan.
Thanks. Don't know what we left behind. This guy wants to yap
We've
again.
received an
Thank you.
brigands to the west of the facility have got their hands on a
Yeah, we'll do that.
the brig.
Blah 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 blah. Jeez. Oh my god, he's still going. Jeez. Fucking yapping in video games, man. Get a grip. You just told me that there was brigands north of here. That's all I need to know. Why is the theory of the 15 fucking sentences have to be ringing true? What why people switch off during dialogue? It's crap. Alright, let's see. Where did you put my stuff, you little bastard? Storage. Lost. Cargo. Porcelain. Don't remember that. Let's move that here. I'm gonna put the... Oh yeah, the bowler gun. Let's put that away. I was already in. Private locker. And 2 of them. There we go. That one can just... Recycled. Alright, we still apparently have 2 blood bags. Tar cannon. That was kind of cool, but it's too awkward, so... Keep the trank grenade launcher. Did I pick up anything else? Grenade pistol. Damn, where's all the assault rifles? Did we use them up already? These are private lockers. Where's the ones I was using? Didn't we have... Didn't drop them all. I killed the guy with it. Maybe they just took those away from me. Yeah, boy. This one had a scope on it. Long range. That'll do, little pig. Okay, we'll have that. The trank grenade launcher, blood bags. Oh yeah. One thing I don't understand is I meant to have another ammo on my backpack. I don't know if I've ever actually successfully used it. I don't know if it just does it. It's shelf or what. Okay, let's have a look here. Assault rifle, trank grenade launcher, grenade pistol. Alright, that'll do. Blood boomerang. I kinda tried to throw it, I don't know if it did anything. I think I have to load it with more blood, which I didn't really want to do at the time because things were getting serious. Okay, so in true Death Stranding fashion, after any kind of a big cutscene or a big moment or a character reveal, next mission is usually kind of bare bones. They go by the storytelling roller coaster effect, where you gotta go through the lulls before you get the goods. Didn't actually count as taking on the mission. So that like 15 lines of dialogue and was actually not him accepting the mission. Okay, that sounds perfectly reasonable. This game has a way of making you click 12 times and still not actually have the mission. It's incredible. Alright, look at the head in that lad. Jesus Christ. What's this here? So I have to carry all that stuff away? Cargo weapon set. Burrowing bomb. What is that gun? It looks like it has a knife at the end of it or something. Jeez. What is it, dude? How goes your prep? Food simulator, I don't need that. Customize look. Do we have anything else? Just little jacket. Squares. You're a square. Where is that jacket? Yeah, it's pretty cute. Wear backwards. It's so sick, dude. Any new enhancements? Oh, here's something new. God, what does this one do? Auto aid request. Alright. Goodwill of your fellow porters. Oh, that's why everyone's pulling shit down. Skeleton auto assist. Active skeleton to automatically adjust his posture, making it harder for him to lose his balance. Temporary override. Skeleton's control algorithm has allowed his movement to be optimized. Okay, I guess. Head out. Alright, so am I gonna pick this stuff up? Cover all weapon sets. Okay. Yeah, we might as well use this. right there. People just want you to do things the hard way, I guess. Whoa! Keep an eye out for some animals for our animal shelter as well. So far we have 2 kangaroos, a wombat, now an echidna. Which is basically knuckled. Is it in there? It is. That's unusual because we cleaned this place out. Right, they must have repopulated. See, will it tell me that I can do an explosion now? Overcharged 130%. Meow, 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 meow. Square to get off of. I think it said hold square to do other stuff. Alright. Let's get busy. Dude, he's right there. That's probably gonna cause the whole base to get horny. Get a little bit horny now. Next trip, yeah. First time I've had to look into getting visa. Quite complicated. Yeah. It's a good bit of waiting. Oh, there's a ladder. Whatever happened to my ladder? I'm pissed about that. Took my ladder. There's the burrowing bombs, weapons set. Alright, we'll clean out the base and just systematically grab everything. Wait, did you not have to get any kind of visa for Europe? Are you still good in Britain? I don't know how that works. I think you guys are probably still okay to a point, I guess. Might not be part of the European Union, but maybe it's still part of Europe, so. But no, I thought some of the travel was made complicated. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know why we lost those 2 guns. So many questions. High voltage rod. That's different than the one we were using. Let's see, can we get a few stealth kills? Schmackadoo. Okay. The whole thing is kind of weird that you're just knocking people out. Anyway. Yeah, see, high voltage rod is different. Excellent reach carries high voltage, yeah, as opposed to electric. Okay, I don't think we've kicked the horny nest yet. Let's see, how many's left? Let's see, 2 down the base down there. Ah, fuck it. It's more fun. We have all this cool stuff on here. Let's try the normal electric rod on him. Get him from here. He won't even know what hit him. I don't think I can I? Is he stuck? Throw, yeah. Oh, here we go, long throw. Yes. Shabam! I doubt it actually killed them, but yeah, that's a good one. Oh Lord, they coming. Even if, oh Jesus! Even if they don't see you, their dumb little drones will. Which defeats the purpose of stealth, but anyway. Boom! Missed him. It's Australia, mate. Gotta get him with the boomies. The boomerangs. I don't know if it does any damage when there's no blood in it. He's getting shot by his own friends, by the way. Schmackadoo! Alright, let's get back into cover. He got shot to shit. Let's put a little bit of blood into... I'll try it. That's also the reload button. Alright, I think it's that turret that's doing that. Okay. Let's go! Where is it? Where is it? Try and sneak from cover to cover till we can get a good position on it. Wow. So much crap on the ground and people putting their own shit in the way. Can't even see if there's a turret. There we go. It's behind that red container. It's alright as long as we don't break line of sight. Can't really hit me. And there was a dude on it, right? If it was further back. I think it was. I think he's up there. Fluffy animal flesh. There's so much crap in the way. Go, go, go! Nice. Just playing with him now at this point. Does that have him dead already? I think he got off the turret, did he? There he comes. What a dummy. Combat is kind of trivial because just a couple in the face and they're dead anyway. There's one nearby. I think I can hear one right beside me. Check this out. Swoosh! You fucking dummy. Oh, I'm having so much input delay right now. Ah, I won't even shoot him. Having so much input delay. Just reach for this guy. No, it's so weird. It won't shoot him. Is there something wrong? I think it's because of the mask he's wearing or something. Is it? It won't shoot him. What is going on? Wow, wow, wow. I know some of them have different masks. Shoot him. No, there's something wrong there. Is it this gun? Let me just see what it shoot normally. Yeah, well, okay, so it won't shoot him. Weird. It's like he's anti-bullet something. It's like he's a NPC. You're not allowed to shoot or something. Yep. Cannot shoot him. Weird. I have seen some things in my life. Wouldn't you think you'd put a thing there to tell me I can't shoot him? Let's try the anti-tank grenade launcher. Maybe he's an NPC or something. Sleepy, sleepy! Yeah, I'm thinking maybe he's got like special armor on, but the game does not tell you. Ah, look at him. He's going sleepy! Nine, nine. Let's see, can we get rid of this guy? He's like glitching up here or something. You good, bro? Never good. I can't shoot him either. Let's try the bloody boomerang. Mission. I don't know how to charge it up and aim it at the same time. No, it won't work either. What? Is there something going on with my weapons? There's something wrong here. There's actually something wrong. My guns are not working. Something to do with their stuff. The trank does it though. It's not like it's the normal bullets, right? MP shells. It's the ones I was using. I killed 2 or 3 people with it. There's something very wrong there. To think like it would take a couple of seconds just for them to tell us what the fuck is going on. They can't even do that. Thinking it's their armor or something. Didn't affect it before though. Yeah, it's literally like an NPC or something. Where you can fire to the left and right of it, but then you can't. What's that supposed to be? Oh, it'd take you countless days to figure out the dumb rules that this game comes up with. You're not killing anybody anyway. Besides the point. I did have some guns that were firing lethal rounds, but that was for the dream sequence and they took them off me. These guys perfectly. What happened to them? I didn't do that, did I?
You got this.
Don't worry. I need a visa for EU as long as it's under 90 days. Okay, that's good. That must have been a small travel agreement after the Brexit stuff, which is just once again just caught fucking more shade as time was going on. Why did they bother? We'll never know. Yeah, so everything. The reason you don't kill people in the game is because those weird ghost things will try and inhabit their body and it causes a massive explosion. Like a small nuke going off. But to avoid all that, humans still have to have conflict because we're fucking apes underneath it all. Fucking Andy Circus apes underneath it all. So instead, we're just using rubber bullets. The only problem with that is, it's like everything else. You're only gonna go to. Oh, you fucking dildo.
Oh boy, that must hurt.
That's the stupidest fall I've ever seen. It's like just denied physics. Like falling forward but landing on my back. I would require you to like fall out of a plane to have that much time to change over. There you go, little buddy. He's been pissed for a while because we were fighting bosses. Sorry. I don't know why they bother with this part. I get it, like, but sending Lou off and then having this, it's just weird. That's the weirder part in a game that's already weird. Like, why are we having a surrogate ghost baby for an already ghost baby? I don't know. I think they had created it in the first game and wanted us to still be able to do this stuff. I don't know that does anybody even bothers to do this mechanic in this game. What are you gonna do? Alright, get out of here, you little punk. Alright, let's go collect all this stuff. Hey, that was weird. I'll have to look into that maybe. I never know what the hell's going on sometimes. What? Why was I able to shoot the first 3 guys and they just stopped letting me do that? Thinking it's their red armor or something. So pleasant when there's nothing littering the screen. Someone else smash that thing.
Okay.
Blue's having the time. He's like, fly me anchor. I don't think I've used one of them ever. I hate, what the hell are those slow walking parts? Oh, we used up a blood bag? Okay. We recycle that here? No. Doing that thing again where there's 2 trucks, so I'm gonna accidentally put things in the wrong truck. Watch, the other truck's probably fucking miles away. No, it's right there. That'll be it. That one's cool. That one looks like it has a gun or something. Yeah, we already cleared out this base before, but I think just for the sake of the downtime, they've kind of repopulated it. Yeah, I don't mind. Combat stuff isn't that bad. In fact, I tend to use it for a bit of fun anyway. It's just if they're adding goofy ass rules, it'd be nice to tell the player. I think they said something once about their improved armor, but it was mainly didn't seem to affect things at the time. Special alloys. This part sucks. They put stuff inside these tents, and then I can't get out the tent because if it bumps off the top, it just rips the box off his back. He's like, huh? Somebody didn't think that one through. Okay. High voltage. I don't need 2 of these. Thank God for the trank grenade launcher. I picked that off a random enemy, but I gotta make sure it doesn't get destroyed. Container damaged. Because otherwise, you couldn't kill those guys. Maybe they really wanted to use the rods. Anything over there? It's like blood grenades and stuff. It'll make me double back. Yeah, there's so many different types of things you can use now. And yeah, I'm grateful for it, but when you have things that already work on everything, like why would I ever interfere with the others? You've given me no reason to use them. That is what it is. Maybe they're stronger, I don't know. I have to see, maybe it'll be something that will come up later. Fluffy animal. I thought I just did the skeleton thing. That would stop me from killing over. Did he just use a lock on that thing? That's hilarious. I heard that. What's wrong? Okay. Put it all in the truck. I do it one by one, I shouldn't. What's this one? Animal plushie. Boots have lasted me a while. You now have the number of items required. Hazardous recovery. I didn't say I did. Just collecting them on the way. I hope the next game he does is not so freaking anal about everything. You can see I'm collecting the pieces. Like, why do you have to tell me I don't have enough pieces every time I collect the pieces? Dear God. If I could turn off all that shit on the side, I would. Most random information. Like, some random bastard picked up this random thing and brought it to this random location. Thanks. Couldn't care less. Alright. Use that part. They're gonna let us out here. Targets Mars hazardous explode. Significant amount of damage. Cumulative. Okay. Sure, a smooth journey. Smooth journey, okay. Hop in, dude. Okay, where's this going? We're going home? Okay, let's see, can we back the fuck out of here? I shouldn't have drove in here if it was that hazardous. Let's see, it might be extremely sensitive. If we did hazardous stuff before, just blew it up. Mate. Wow, look at this thing doing 2 wheels. I swear sometimes this game is like Farming Simulator and Amazon Simulator. Off we go! Not that far away anyway. I wonder what he'd just be doing with the Magellan. Just kind of turn it around and stuff. What are you up to? I was hoping there'd be like a bit of gameplay. Let us control the ship for a bit, that'd be cool. Let's see. Looks like that anomaly is still kind of there, huh? Whoa! Watch me tip off a rocket or just cause an explosion. It's the most pointless little mission ever, but there you go. It's like 200 meters from the place. Hazardous material. Good lord. I think I've traveled farther from the end of a field to a farm. Lucy, I'm home. Put the kettle on, you bitch. Okay. Power grid. We're affected by blah blah blah. Okay. Got your stuff. Burrowing bombs. It's probably something for us. I think there is a type of terraforming in the game. It's almost like sand blasting. Just kind of use a gun and just blast away at the terrain. Interesting idea. Oh yeah.
Well, did you really go out and steal all that stuff from the brigands? Way to go, Sam. Let me get started on processing your haul.
Nice. Only S. What did I do wrong?
Find a single scratch on any of this stuff.
Shouldn't that be SS? It's crap. I don't know what affects that. 0%.
Accomplished so much. Done things only
Guidepost.
you could have done. We want you to have this data as thanks.
Oh, thanks. Bridge type. Ooh. This is the main quest?
Your allocation of materials.
This what? Was this a main quest? A projectile predictor. Predicts projectiles' trajectories, allowing them to be easily evaded. Oh, okay. Thought it was ours. I'm like, I'm able to see where it's gonna land.
The guidepost data we just shared with you is great for me.
Blah blah blah.
But
Fucking guidepost.
Oh, and it included a device I believe you guys have taken to calling a chiral jammer. These jammers are capable of disrupting the flow of local tar currents. In addition, you also recovered some explosives modded to be able to penetrate the ground and detonate within the tar. This would destabilize the currents over a
See, that does sound like we're gonna be driving around.
Both these items
Like
could have been
different
used to
mines
deliver
almost.
An enormous blow to the chiral network. In other words, we've really dodged a bullet. But what I'd like to know is why this tech wound up in their hands in the first place.
It's like everything else, you know. Cyberhouse Jim going, hey Yuki, how you doing? It's going good. It's going good. We got to meet the Solid Snake type character, and then we got to meet Elle Fanning's character tomorrow. Just the very, very start.
Excellent work, Sam.
It was pretty cool.
You'll be happy to hear that tomorrow's regained consciousness.
Nice.
Once you're back on board the DHV Magellan,
Let's talk
you
with
should
her
see for
more.
yourself.
She's so cool. I want to know more about that Solid Snake character. Hope he's not dead. He's so wasteful. He was cool. He likes to do those kind of military sections. That old Metal Gear Solid in him. Let's go have a chat with her. She's a very strange character. She has these kind of like suckers on her, like a octopus. She was born out of the chrysalis. Very strange. I still think it's Lou as a baby all grown up. Just with timefall nonsense. It's just too close to home. The hair color, the almost ghost-like pale skin. Let's go talk to tomorrow. People weren't able to touch her for a second there because it was causing like a chiral reaction disease. Right. We haven't personally got to talk to her yet, so we don't know. She's making sense or not. Let's have a look. Huh? She's having a shower or something?
Stop it.
Stop it! Oh, here we go. It's the cat. What? She's like a
Someone doesn't like shoes.
child. Oh, and she does. She's freaking out.
She won't even touch any normal food.
Elle Fanning.
But at least we managed to convince her to take a shower.
She's like a babe. Look, now she's
No,
sucking her
no,
tongue.
Tomorrow. We don't do that.
Kind of wish there was more reason behind the name Tomorrow besides Fragile giving her that name.
Seems like a real handful.
She just needs some time to settle.
You must be tired, Sam. Get some rest.
Like a newborn baby. Alright. We know so very little about her. Looks like she was born on the other side. But if it could, she could be baby-like, and if they aged up through timefall, you'd still be kind of baby-like in nature, wouldn't you? You're just aging in terms of your physical, the physiology, not your brain. She hungry? Yeah, exactly right. Sleep till morning. Yeah, very strange. You could barely see it there, but there's like all these little suckers all over her body. Like a defense mechanism.
Be advised that we have a new assignment waiting for you. I'll need to brief you on upcoming objectives as well. Access the delivery terminal at the Northern Environmental Observatory to take on this main order.
Fuck off. You got anything to say, doll man?
To wake up to another order is just... I wish they could be a bit more considerate.
Yeah. True. So, interesting enough, I don't know if you remember my constant ranting about The Last of Us Part 2 during like the course of the show and the game and everything all those couple of years. And we had talked about how kind of obnoxious the structure of the game is. Like I'm actually one of these people that, not really the defender or anything, but I don't just generally hate the game like everyone else. I think the Abby part is about, 200% too long, But, yeah. The biggest issue was always the chronological stuff. It was obnoxious, ego-driven writing from Neil Druckmann. Now, you have to understand, Neil Druckmann had fuck all to do with the last Uncharted, and he did not really write or help with the first Last of Us, And then kind of got on the outs with everybody and managed to get them to leave because his ego won out in the end. So Bruce left and Jason left. So there was obviously a bit of bad blood there, and it felt that he purposely kind of wrote The Last of Us Part 2 as a middle finger to them as well. Amy Hennig, the actual writer, gone as well. So yeah, so now here we are like 5 years later, 2 seasons of a show, multiple remakes and remasters and collections and all this other shite. And finally he's kind of done one good thing in all that mess, in my opinion. And they have a new update out today. It's called the Chronological Update. And it's basically going to allow you, if you want to play the game in chronological mode, which will move the scenes around, move the gameplay around, I assume, and allow you to play it in the right order. And I personally think that could be amazing. I want to try it out. Now, does that mean that some of the flashbacks will now be played first? I don't know. I don't think so. I think some of those, they consider them such incredible writing that they're probably going to be left. Like the infamous museum one,
Sam,
We'll see.
it's been a while since you had a
But
proper shower.
whether
wouldn't you
people
say?
want to admit it or not, especially he won't, I think it's a fucking disgrace that it's like a director's cut. The fact that you can go back and do that and feel like it could be done better this way or that way shows what an absolute dog-eared mess that game was when it came out. I don't know about you, but do you notice any games that they go around and change like that, even with remakes and remasters? Very rarely, Not the structure and order of the game, but I think it could make it a bit more coherent. Because I think, like, when it comes to a flashback or a flash forward, they can be absolutely, extremely, like, emotional and well placed and well timed, and I get that, especially if it comes with revelations. But a lot of the time, as I said, it's like an ego thing. It's like, well, I think this is a big, awesome jump of mesh. Let's just go do it. Like, I think a lot of the Dana scenes, a lot of the starting scenes, a lot of the fight with Joe, a lot of this stuff, in my personal opinion, is so fucking up its own arse, it doesn't make any sense. There's no revelation to it that he's like, yeah, we were fighting. I think what he wanted to do was to just kind of twist the knife a little deeper near the end, that's all. As people to this day still consider it torture porn and revenge porn. It's like, and that feels like a personal slight against the team who actually wrote those characters. Alright, so you happy? Are you happy now? He's basically saying we stink. But yeah, we'll see. But I've kind of started the game multiple times, getting to the basically where the part where it starts to slow down. We get to the theater in Seattle. We'll see. Watch the chronological order actually just be closer to the show. I was hoping the show would take a very big step and to modify some of the scenes in a good way, and then allow them to have to go back and do something with the game. I don't know. Definitely a good few things that could have been done better. See, these are all the chiral network. They're actually the places in the world that we've connected. And that upside down rainbow. Hey Bernie, how's it going? Game trying on chronological travel when separate with the protagonist, and we getting mind fucked. Yeah, what happened here? Yeah, exactly. It's an obnoxious way of telling a story. Usually it comes from an unreliable narrator, which is a way of like, well, the narrator then at the end tells you, it's like, I actually was lying to you and this is the truth and all that. That's great. That's not what's going on with there. Neil Druckmann is a man who's extremely proud and extremely egotistical, you know. And it comes with winning awards and Game of the Year awards and all this shit over the years, and the untouchable Naughty Dog, which is so far from the fucking truth. But, you know, you are what you eat, and you are what your fans are, and your fans are what your directors are. And I find a lot of die-hard PlayStation fans are exactly like Neil Druckmann, you know. You can't say no, you can't give them criticism, you can't say anything. Everything is Game of the Year, everything is the most incredible things than sliced bread. It's like, the fuck kind of mentality is that? Bunch of like narcissist babies that were never told no by their mothers, you know? They've only just been weaned off the titty like half an hour ago. It's so stupid. There's no need for all that shit. You have to take the good with the bad and the bad with the good. Alright, let's go. We gotta take it from here. But yeah, I think as time has gone on, we're slowly starting to see that there's very little room for that kind of attitude.
Good morning to you.
These executives and CEOs and all that, they don't give a flying fuck about you. All the shit these Sony fans talk about, you know, never going third party and never letting anyone play their games, and now it's on PC and Switch and Xbox. Get over yourself.
Sam, by linking up the various sites farther to the north, you'll eventually be able
Great
to
true
establish
things
a
on
connection
story
to
annoying.
Harmon's
Yeah,
facility.
like I said, if it's done well and if
time
it's
to tackle the
for a
northern
good
part of the
purpose.
continent.
But
Start
a lot of
by
times
bringing
it's
the
not.
South distribution center into the network. Some of the
I think what it is
former
the ego
residents
takes
who
over, and you end up thinking you're a better writer than you are.
by the tar.
And
In addition to
a lot of
overseeing distribution
stories are written in a
operations,
bubble.
they also protect the facility from would-be
What
assailants.
that means is you're never getting any
Local chiral contamination
thoughts on your
levels are
writing and
extremely high,
criticisms,
leading to disturbing reports of
because
paranormal phenomena.
you know
near
you're
the
in your own
facility.
echo chamber.
The cargo you're tasked with delivering
Happens
should
with
aid
everybody,
staff in
happens to the
dealing
best
with this
of-
issue. Except
But
the
yeah, I want to
cargo
try that out and
delivery
see if it's
terminal to
anything
proceed.
different. Even the picture for the chronological mode sort of shows you how things are happening, and from the looks of it, what I can see, it starts off with the Dana L kiss scene, which you don't get really a flashback till ages. So that's good, and that's very close to the show. Then we get the Joel trying to teach her the guitar and the fight on his porch. Then we get to see Ellie with the Seraphites, which is, yeah, also with the show as well. So we'll see how things go. And then it goes to Ellie in Seattle. We'll have to see. Some of it worked out. Like, I do think that the way it leads up to that middle area of the Ellie and Abby fight in the theater, and then it kind of winds back and you get to see Abby's side, then she meets up to the theater, you get to see that, and that part hurt because we didn't know who was dead or alive at that point. That's where a lot of people, that was where the guy ripped the disc in two and stuff. Obviously not ripped it in two, he snapped it in two, but you know what I mean. What the fuck are those things? Ew, do not submerge. Ew, they look like those, oh, they're called necrobiotes, okay. So we have these things called the cryptobiotes, those weird little fetus looking insects that people eat, but these ones being necro, which usually means dead. Must be something else going on that side. Okay. 5% or less. Not too far to go. Let's do that. Getting a lot of little drip feed with the story now, which is good. Took a long while. You saw the 14 hours. But, here we go. Cryptobite variant that is usually observed near the skeletal remains of stranded animals. Extremely poisonous, known to induce near-death state mere seconds after being eaten. As a result, it seems that humans who haven't been blessed with dooms are briefly able to sense the presence. Wow, so you just have a near-death experience and it allows you to see the BTs. That makes sense, but is it worth it? God, no. Do not submerge. You gradually take damage if submerged in the water. Okay. Cool. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Final preparations. Fabric. Right, something new to... Alright, it's just those. Oh, is that a new gun? Oh, it's the handgun. Okay, we use this tar gun as well. It's really weird. It's like a water cannon that puts out fires and kills BTs and stuff. It's very interesting. You're kind of glued to the spot though. Then you can dump it on the ground, it'll get its car ammo back. Very interesting. I think we're okay. Can I go pick up? I didn't actually get it, did I? Oh yeah, what did we get here? Projectile predict. Try that. Might show you like a circle on your body if you're about to have something thrown at you. Who knows? Yeah, I'll look into it. That's the. I don't mind that side of it. Like the Abbey part goes on a bit too long, but I don't mind the Abbey part. Does that make any sense? It was just a bit shorter. Basically, like I like the concept of the revenge and the two sides of the same coin. I don't mind Abby as a person. It's just the whole thing is what can only be described as like handled like a fucking drunk mother dropping the baby over and over again, you know? That's what it feels like. It's like, why did you choose to get rid of this character like that? And why did you introduce her like this? And yeah, just a few little things. It was done for it really piss poor for shock factor alone. What's this? Voltage ceramic. Okay. You'll be in my thoughts. Is there really no circle around the Magellan? Maybe I can just drive it up into it. I just don't trust this to be able to drive up into it. Maybe it can. Maybe it's perfectly sized. Everything else is. But yeah, I'm actually kind of happy that Naughty Dog are doing something new with Intergalactic. Oh, you can. Okay, you can barely tell. I guess it's the hologram makes you think it is. Alright, good. So I think it's time to break away from the... I think they also added skins for Uncharted in it. I need to break away from the Uncharted Last of Us. At this point, it's just too much. They're a great series, but let someone else do it and move on and let you do something else. By the God, it's just a fucking mess. There should never be... Oh, I have to go do that, isn't it? Okay. Should never be like a single writer on something, or at least if there is a single writer, have somebody that you can take notes with. Sometimes a single writer is good because you get a coherent process, you know. It doesn't mean everything's right. There's a lot of great Stephen King stories and like nobody told them not to put this part in, but then when the movies came along they're like, we can't put this part in, we can't have this part in. It's like, oh my god, that makes sense. Blood grenades. Okay. Oh yeah, I wanted to get rid of these. Make some new boots. Make a big song and dance about the shoes. Man. Like you can even like make some shoes along the way. Put on footwear. And they'll give you a whole lot of options. Multiple platforms, good for devs. Yeah, of course. I know, like, I think at this point, if people are happy with something, they're going to stay on that thing anyway. So it's all exclusive at that point. Like, I know so many people that play a load of third-party games and they think they're exclusive. They're like, oh well, you know, this game or that sports game has always been a PlayStation thing, or this one's always been an Xbox thing. So you'll never change that. When I play Tony Hawk's, nice dude, off the Game Pass. Hell yeah, that'd be a bit of fun. Post-fiction, past-fiction, story needs bounds, and then all I do is just using smog or nothing for improvement. Right, you're dead right. You do need. That's why, like, I used to watch a lot of TV shows when I was younger, and they would have, you know, at that point it's like 24 episodes. These kids nowadays can't sit through 6 or 8 episodes. It was like 24 episodes, and it was such a fucking mess that, you know, they'd start to do mid-season finales and that. But you could tell, and then a show would balloon beyond anything you originally thought. It would get to the point of there being like a writer's room. You're like, okay, what the fuck do you need a writer's room? And you would get to see some behind the scenes on the DVDs and stuff, and you'd see that there would be 12 writers, and at first glance you'd be like, okay, I understand you need a lot of writers, maybe they take over and do a couple of episodes, but no, it's like 12 writers on each episode. So like, can you just imagine for a second But talk about like too many cooks spoiling the broth. Imagine like anybody trying to come up with an idea. You have 12 other voices screaming at you. Fuck that. I wonder what counts as submerged. Actually, I want to go to the animal shelter real quick. Keep an eye out for other animals as well. I'm collecting some nice animals. So yeah, that's a mess. We are finding some good, well-written things now, but you really have to search deeply through the crap. But it does exist. Same with the games as well. If we can have something like, you know, a Clair Obscur and that, it's out there. What's funny about Clair Obscur is, I think, you know, people probably won't agree with me here, but a lot of the times, if I could have the gameplay and the development mentality of a Japanese dev, who seem to be almost like, they're like a machine, you know, and then have the story, for the most part, of say a Western dev. I know that's scary nowadays, and people think that just means woke, but it's not always the case, because if you look at it, the average Japanese game, outside of the legendary Kojima and that, you know, you've got extremely kind of fan servicey stuff going on, which is fine, but for the most part it's like weird talking bubbles and talking heads, and there's weird emotion going on. What the hell is that? You know? Or you'll have like a mistranslation that comes from the English and all that. I think that's more of an English translation problem than the Japanese, because they're full of emotion. But yeah, they do great stories as well for the most part. But as I said, if they're like kind of fan servicey stuff, it always seems to end up with a killing God and all that. I know the average Western story is like, geez, dude, you couldn't be further. Like, I'm not really talking about modern Western stories, because I understand how piss poor that is. I don't know where that Rainbow Valley is. I haven't seen any animals in a while. Make sure to try it. Yeah, wait, I want to find a little echidna. Let's just drop this off real quick. But yeah, something like that. Like,
Is that who I think it is?
these days, honestly, there's very little wrong with any Japanese or Eastern games. Yeah, they're fan servicey and some of it's a little bit too on the nose, but they're very, very good. They haven't been swallowed by the inclusion fucking virus, you know. Oh, look at that! It's a platypus! But it's only a little fluffy thing. I don't know why I keep helping the animal shelter, because I'm hoping that they are gonna help me with stuff, but they keep just giving me grenades, which is fine, but she only talks to them.
Order completed. Well done.
No, unwanted character's been discarded in the garbage though. Why? Is this echidna around anywhere? Pick up what? Tile crystal or something? I didn't see it. Oh, what's this? Yeah, it is. It's the little echidna. Let's go look at him. Echidnas are weird little things, like a cross of a hedgehog and an anteater. It's also what Knuckles is.
Should you encounter such a specimen, please secure and deliver them to the shelter facility.
I will. Hello.
Your assistance with this. My name's Sam.
This one's for you.
No. Oh, one of the kangaroos coming over? Who made that noise? Hello!
The backs of echidnas are covered in short hair and longer spines.
Cute!
Take care not to step on these creatures when attempting to capture them.
Story direction in games need deep or long time mapping sequence. Yeah, for sure. Maybe games are too long. It's hard to keep the story going. There's a little kangaroo over there. They're always kicking me. Direction was a big topic of the first game. On second, we just concentrate on babysitting. In Last of Us or in this game? Problem is more ideas is cut on pre-release because marketing has limitations. Yeah, with the, you think with the Japanese games, Japanese culture push agenda is on popular things. You think they do? You think Japanese culture pushes things? Like what? Like the naughty stuff? The fan service? I don't know, there's a good bit of that going on. The Western side, but they've gone more inclusive They used to be a little bit more like that. It's just design, really, you know. There's nothing wrong with a sexy woman design or a sexy dude design, you know. People are so dumb. The inclusion stuff is part and parcel is because of that paycheck from these stupid companies. But it's also because of a lot of devs are chronically online, just like we are. So most of them are politically charged when they're making a fucking like children's game or something, you know. And so stupid.
Humans may endanger their lives by exposing them to disease and contaminants.
We got the kangaroos. Yeah, to get close to kind of bump into you. Cute. We also have a wombat somewhere. I don't know where he is. But I want to get more. So yeah, it is annoying for sure. Here he is. Is this my little wombat? No, this is someone else's. Their animal shows up as well. That is a wombat. Ours should be here somewhere. Oh, is that someone? Is that a bird? It is. Cool. Is that an emu? Oh fuck, I think it is an emu. Oh Jesus. The legend of the emu wars. Literally killed people. You know how there's a lovely emu? Alveus. Whereas Maya's non-profit sanctuary, which also got hit with the Texas flash flooding recently. It's been pretty rough. She has an emu called Champion. It's the nicest thing, but they don't have proper arms. They have little kind of half wing arms. But they have these talons on their legs that are capable of ripping human flesh open. Very powerful, very fast, very vicious. Australian ostrich. Hello. So how to capture the animals, you can sneak up on them. These are obviously captured already. You can sneak up on them. But you can also shoot them and it'll turn into trank bullets, so don't worry too much. Cool. Any other animals? What's this one? It's my wombat. What are you doing down here, buddy? Oh, you're a big lad, aren't you? Hello. I love this part of it. You know, I talk about not really liking farming sims and bridge constructors and all that stuff, but
a wild animal has been sighted in the vicinity of West Fort Knott.
Cool.
Your assistance in its rescue would be greatly appreciated.
Where's West Fort Knott? I think it's all the way over there. Yeah, I ain't going over there, man. But I do love a good animal game. I'm obsessed with Zookeeper games and Zoo Tycoon. Obsessed with those things. Love that stuff. Especially when they started to allow you to just walk around the animals and that. Right. The problem is there's so much like story and different areas you're in that they're not going to spawn in a lot of animals. I always have time for them. I love animals. Yeah, so like I think Claire Obscure showed a great mix of East meets West. They wrote it from a French romanticization, which is fine, you know, without being cringe. And most of the gameplay and ideas came from the Eastern side. It's literally Persona and Final Fantasy mixed together. Anybody who denies that either hasn't played those games or is fucking blind. Just it's simple as that. But that's a nice mix, and I think Claire Obscura, every developer out there right now is either praising it or literally slapping themselves in the back of the head that they didn't keep things as simple as that. It's simple and clean, and it was done for probably 1/10 of their budget, you know. And games are far too big for their own good. People just want dollar to dollar value, and I understand that. There's probably a good few little animals around there. Even if they're right outside. Is this where we're actually going? It is. So you might have inadvertently kind of helped ourselves a bit. I doubt it. There's a massive fucking cliff here. Look at that. Sheesh! Now you don't have fall damage in the game yourself, but sadly these things do. If only it was that easy. But we can still kind of get down here and move that way, you know. It helps us a little bit. That says I can't submerge this. If you couldn't tell, all these nice little veiny things are actually like little estuaries, little tiny streams and rivers that are messing with us. It's basically, you see, we just got a bridge upgrade, so they want us to build a lot of bridges. I don't give a fuck. Legs, this bird's so strong. I know. Careful, feminist attack. I know, right? Oh, here's a little something. Is that an animal? That is one. That was weird. I think a flan from Final Fantasy. Yeah, I know, it's hard to talk about that stuff. But no, I mean, like, I think in the 90s and 2000s, people would just make games. Didn't matter. You know, inclusion was inclusion. It just made sense. Now, you know, it's always been a thing. The Japanese games are a little bit not as inclusive. Oh, have they respawned already? But I think what it is it's not meant to be inherently racist or anything. It's just people tend to build and write what they know. Nowadays they don't do that. That's what's wrong with the West. They're all building and writing and drawing about cultures they don't have a fucking clue about, or they learn from Wikipedia, which is even worse. A bunch of know-it-alls that actually know nothing. And it's too many multicolored haired women in their 40s that are chronically online thinking they know what's best for different cultures, and it's disgusting. It's a slap in the face because they themselves are being culturally inappropriate when they're trying to be culturally inclusive. You know, it's like that's why I give out about these celebrities speaking on topics they know nothing about. Keep your damn fucking mouth shut, you know. These fucking Brie Larsons and fucking Rachel Ziegler's, just moronic women that think they're like, you know, female power, and what you're doing is just people are just not going to want to work on these topics or with these actors because it's so problematic, you know. All that's wrong with them is that they think they have a soapbox and that their opinion matters any more than anyone else. It doesn't. No, but everybody's got the same dumbass opinion. It doesn't matter at all. If I don't give a fuck what your president has to say, the hell do you think I care what you have to say? You know, that kind of way? That goes for most of the superpowers. I don't give a fuck what my own president has to say, because he's kind of just a puppet delivery man. I mean, people are more obsessed with his fucking dog than his policies. It's like he has a lovely big dog that's nearly bigger than him. And he's such a lovely dog. Like, yeah, but what about the fucking policies? Is that where we're actually going? I guess we're doing grand. Let's hope we didn't do too much damage to it on the way. Anyway, yeah, I kind of just want video games to get back to being video games. We're getting there slowly, you know. Same with the things in life, you know. It's just I don't want us to have to tear down goodwill and proper, just treating humans properly, you know. It's not about this or that or left versus right. Just treat people with respect, please. Treat them how you want to be treated. If they don't treat you with respect, by all means pop off. But until that happens, just you know, shed your pre-notions and shed your tiny little, you know, racism that you don't even know you have, kind of thing, you know. Whether it's from an old stupid ass grudge or a family member that's taught you wrong. But yeah, that's the side of things. Like, I don't really give a shit about woke and anti-woke stuff. Means nothing. It's just another left versus right shite to fight about. You don't even know what they're talking about half the time. But I just don't want it to affect art, you know. Politics is not art, and politics should not be an art of any type at all. Did I leave that in there? So yeah, I could see a lot of games going the way of Claire Obscure. It's like, oh, we can have our cake and eat it too for a small cost. I wonder how you'd end up submerging. I guess if you didn't have a vehicle. This vehicle is taking us a bit too far. Maybe I should abandon it. Who knows?
You're with Drawbridge, I presume.
This guy, isn't he, what's his name? Doctor Strange?
I'll just need a moment to check your cargo.
Sumi something? I can see him even in the outline. Need the dude. Man, what the hell do I gotta do to get an SS?
Perfect.
Bastards.
You are a master of your trade.
Thanks. Gotta hook up. Do it.
You have been making a real difference around here. Keep it up, alright?
Okay.
Alright. Go ahead and put us on the chiral network.
No, it's a Benedict Wong. Who's I thinking of? I'm thinking of someone else. I think it's him. I noticed, like, for the big actors, they get these lovely fucking actor name and the name of the hour in the game, you know. But for all these that he's scanned in, they don't fucking tell us. Maybe he will. Ooh, we finally got some new combat boots. Yeah, portability, heavy, extremely durable. Kick an enemy while wearing these boots will inflict significant damage. Damn, look at the spikes on them. Sheesh. Now you're talking. Now you're talking. What is that? Heavy machine gun. Oh yeah, we saw that. Weapon components. That is insane. I think it's gonna get that serious. Yeah, we gotta get like Legends of Legends in all of them.
So we've been linked up at last. There's also the necrobiotes you brought us as well. Feels like we finally turned the corner. For our part, we've shared data for some custom vehicle components as well as some sturdy combat boots. I'm sure the vehicle parts in particular will come in handy for combat and cargo retrieval. You need all the help you can get, because those armed survivalists waiting for you out east are far more dangerous foes than the brigands.
No, I don't think that's Benedict Wong. It's my bad.
With no shortage of lethal weaponry.
That's my bad.
I'll be damned if I know where they got it. Make sure you're prepared.
I think it's actually Ma Dong Seal.
Speaking of which, those combat boots ought to add some serious power to your kicks.
Well, in fairness, all I saw was a glitchy outline, so
Up close and personal.
forgive me. They're similar. Alright, yeah, let's hear about these necrobites. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't be taking something for a near-death experience just to see a few ghosts.
But that's also why
A lot of people like to experiment with that
prevent
stuff.
the dead from attacking us. With that kind of power at our disposal, we can put people's minds at ease. Could solve all kinds of problems, I'm sure.
Custom vehicle, yeah. The golden
Some
fish.
people have called me that. A while back, we had a situation with this group that went around looting whatever
Now, looks
supplies
like
they
some
felt like. And I was the boxing champ who went
reviews
up
coming in
against
for
these guys and sent
Superman.
them all packing with nothing but his
It definitely
purpose.
seems to be a lot more
That's the
focus
story
on the
they tell,
Lois
but
relationship.
It sure
That's
as
okay.
hell ain't the truth. I didn't charge
A
Ken
dense
when they
adventure.
entered
Yeah, that was what I was
shit
worried
out of them.
about.
I
Calling it
approached
quite a
them in
dense
peace
movie.
so we could work it
Which is
out.
a nice way of saying
I asked
there's
why
too
they
many
were stealing from
superheroes
other
and too
people,
much going on
and
at
they said
once.
it was
I had an
because
issue.
they
I
didn't
was
have
worried
the
about
skills
that.
to live any other way.
I think
So I
until
taught them
the
other ways to
DCU
survive.
gets a
Trained them
real
bit.
true blue
Nothing
hit,
more than that, really.
they're
In the
constantly
end,
gonna feel
all we had
like
to do
they're
was
playing
talk to
catch
each
up.
other. They weren't
And I only
like
mean
riff-raff
feel
you
like
find
it, you know.
around here. And
I
they're
don't
still
think
here.
they need to do it at all. Like, if they had their own successful
If anyone
15
around you
years
deserves to be
MCU,
called a hero,
but just did it in their own time, it would be better. But Warner Brothers don't have time
anyway,
or money.
if we succeed, anyone will be capable of fighting as well as these.
Almost like
so-called
I feel like
golden
James
fists.
Gunn is now
Feel
like
free to lend a hand.
stuck
Project interests
making what you call them, like ensemble superhero movies forever now, you know. And it's nice. He does do a great job, but none of us can deny how crowded and pointless a lot of them are, you know. You've got one good Suicide Squad movie, one bad one, and you still couldn't like quote any of the smaller characters, right? We're all like, haha, look at the weasel. But half of the time you couldn't quote any of them. And then Guardians of the Galaxy, we had, you know, one good movie, one bad one. This is what happens with James Gunn. He does one good, one bad, one good, one bad. You just better hope to God that the movie he's working on is not on the bad side.
Thanks again. We're glad to have you in our
So
corner.
with Superman,
With your support, we'll be able
there's
to do
multiple
so much
villains,
more for others.
and
Stay
most
strong
of
and keep
the
doing your
Justice
thing.
Society, I
We're
think,
this
in the
fight
movie.
together.
The older Justice League. So you're getting like Hawk Man, Hawk Girl. You're getting Nathan Fillion's
Tomorrow's been doing much better.
Green Lantern, so I hope that'll be good. Was it Gus Gardner? Can't keep up all the lanterns. And or is it Grant Gardner, something like that. I can't remember. Yeah, so there's that going on. Let's see, who else did I see in it? Fucking loads anyway. A lot of kind of old, deeper cuts as well. And if this was genuinely meant to be a fresh start for DCU, did it have to be another ensemble movie? I don't know. Sometimes I feel... Go to your private room. Alright, yeah, so it's really weird and silly of a way to do this, but because until we connect these places, we can't bring the big ship with us. We can fast travel with it. It's weird. We're leading the charge, and then we have this amazing... Look at this Cave Barney, look at that. We have this amazing ship that then follows us, you know. Just once you'd like to be able to drive it yourself. And you go off and you have a little dream. Oh, what's happening now? It's going to get shot or something? Careful. Right, it's going to show me it. Landing. What's up? It's like a little fish or that crane on it. Let's see, we're on this kind of edge. We're almost at the northern coast of Australia, I'd say. Right? Pretty much, yeah, kind of. They kind of want us to go over there maybe a little bit. Not too shabby. Still think we're only like half-ish way through the game. Yeah, so the reason for that is because of the chiral network and then the tar network as well. I think all the water has been turned to tar, hasn't it? For the most part. Remember when I was playing the first game? I was kind of running into that same issue where you're coming into the last quarter and the ending. I think I sat there for like a 9-hour stream to finish it off. Electric blast. Oh, it's only when you're standing there. Okay, I couldn't do it inside the car. Bump, bump. Now, I just made transporter boots. Is this thing gonna land? Or? It is cool though. Very Metal Gear. Scooby-Doo-Be-Doo. And I am enjoying it for sure. I think just because I don't enjoy the building stuff as much, I am only seeing a lot of like half the game. But trust me, maybe there is streamers out there to do that and people enjoy it. If I was sat here building bridges and stuff for hours on end, I'd be bored out of your fucking tree. I know I would be too. Get lowered. Yeah, let's make those new boots. Just happened to make these. Now we got 7 on board. I think, for the most part, I think we've met everything that's going to join the ship for now, unless there's something else. Let's make those new boots. I love that. I do actually slide kick into people anyway, because I do that in most games. I really like it. Won't be long till happiness. Bam, 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 bam. Recycle them old boots. Come on, boots. Time to recycle. It said highly durable as well. We'll see about that. Alright, what'll be the dream this time? We put the backwards cap on it. Works for some people, doesn't it? We have a lot of great games still to come. IGN did like a what's it called? IGN First, where they have like exclusive stuff. They showed off like 9 minutes of gameplay for Mafia, and it pretty much confirmed. Oh god, they're singing this song.
Okay?
Confirmed my suspicions, worries, and everything else. Why has everyone got that song stuck in there? That's crazy how lifelike Elle Fanning looks. He's even got like the little moles and discoloration.
You know this song? So I just did me some.
I wonder why she knows that song. As if it was sung to her as a baby.
Sleeping on the jump, those raindrops are falling on my head.
But I still think Mafia 4 is going to be great. It's just people need to realize what it is. It's not.
The blues they sent to meet me won't defeat me.
Are these real lyrics?
Won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. Okay.
Raindrops keep falling on my head.
Oh Jesus!
But that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red.
Red. That song's getting so creepy now. I think on purpose. They're doing that classic. Take a a lovely, almost seemingly fun song that's an earwig, and also create a horror element to it, you know. I think a perfect example of that is the "You're Always on My Mind," and it's like weird stalker attack and stuff. You see, I think that's in the soundtrack as well. I actually got Elle Fanning to sing some stuff. I don't remember her seeing her sing before. But yeah, so Mafia 4 is basically going to be almost like one giant mission, you know. I'd say there's going to be very little exploring at all, you know. I see a car, I see a horse, but I think it's going to be very mission-based. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's why it's cheaper. That's why it was a safer bet for them. 2K would not let them spend another 3 or 4 years making an open world. Kind of sucks. But I mean, it's on a small enough island of Sicily, so it makes sense. I'm going to enjoy it. I like it. You know, but I think the time of open worlds are slowly dying out. This game is another fine example of just too long, too big. Damn. We're going a little backwards. Killing Floor soon? Yes, this month is absolutely jam-packed full of games. I'm trying to just put my ducks in a row. We got that RoboCop standalone. Now that one, I can't expect it to be in any bigger than like 8 or 10 hours. But it's like $20 and you can get a physical. So we'll see how that goes. Gatequake. My life gets complicated. And then there's like multiple games coming out on the 17th as well. Pretty much next week is banging. This week I'm like, don't know whether to, I don't feel like I should start anything new with so many big things coming, and then I kind of want to just focus on these, you know. This and Chronicles of the Wolf, a bit of Mario. We played a little bit of Peak yesterday, but it's kind of same as Repo without a proper quick join or friend group. It's just not going to really work that well. That's okay.
Sam, is that Horizon Dreamer I spy in your music collection? That's one of Daiichi Miura's best songs. I'd love to hear it again.
So yeah, I think that's what they're doing with that song.
My family.
Yeah, so like a lot of people in the IGN Mafia 4 video are like, oh god, this isn't what I... Look at all these snake sections. Oh, it's so wooden. Oh, like, did you play the Mafia remake? Have you played a Rockstar game in a while? Like, I don't know about you, but I think we can all agree, including this game as well, with the utter, like, focus and double down on animations, there's so much going on in just a basic movement or getting your gun out that it absolutely has caused such slowness. We used to always laugh about taking your gun out of your ass TARDIS in your pocket and all that, but it got the job done. We didn't really care, like, you know. Nowadays, everything has to be like... This guy literally has a 3D printed box for his gun, which he destroys, discards, then, you know, folds out the gun to use it. These are like 17 animations too many. You're like, I just kind of want to point the gun and shoot. But yeah, so that's kind of... And they're Take-Two and Rockstar and all that. They're not obviously the same as Mafia, but they're using the same engine over there. They did it for the Mafia remake, and it does suffer from that. So did Red Dead 2, and so did GTA 5. It's actually, they're all becoming much slower games because they're knee-deep in animation. And yeah, it's impressive, and yeah, it's cool. I get it too, and it doesn't really interfere that much, but it's noticeable. Wow, that looks awesome. Some of those stars look extremely fake though. This cluster here, it might be on purpose. We don't even know what the hell this world is anymore. We'll be climbing that mountain in the future, trust me. But yeah, so like I'm here for that kind of stuff with animation, but I don't want to impede on gameplay, right? There's a nice big monorail. Can that take us back? It's more like a zip line. Maybe we can use that to get back. We'll see. I remember we used to always laugh about the dumb like hand up on the wall that Nathan Drake would do and Lara Croft would do and stuff. Oh my god, wow. It's crazy. Gotta get a picture of that. Look how big the moon is.
Not bad.
Not bad, thank you. Realistically, the moon would not be allowed to be that big. If it was that close to Earth, it would be causing tsunamis the size of the Empire State Building. The push and pull of that gravitational force would completely fuck with everything on Earth. If you think about a small solar flare happening millions of miles away in our sun, causing all the heat and everything else and gamma radiation, what in the name of Christ do you think would happen then? Beautiful. Who's been shooting the moon with a sniper, right? Bang, 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 making it massive. I love that. What a crazy little thing. How you been doing, man? Because I'm free. Yeah, Killing Floor 3 will be amazing as well. Yeah, so many games. There's a couple that are kind of sneaking out this week and next week, kind of going under the radar. And I'm just trying to decide which ones I want to get my hands on and that, you know, because, you know, we're already playing a few and you're like, I think of the time down and the money down as well. This is an €80 game. So we don't want to keep just playing this on the channel until like fucking August, September, you know. It's not the plan. I never want to do that. It shit's, you even feel like bad going back to it. It's like the neglected child. So trying to double down on games to come out. It keeps the story coherent and the controls coherent.
So you made it out okay. Those tremors were intense. But we're doing fine.
It's always that one thing where you're like, if you're not enjoying the game, it's tougher to keep it there. But, you know, it's kind of, the way things are going now with Fortnite being so easy and dull, just wait for the next little update. It allows me to have a bit more time to play other games. The heat is a bastard though. Oh yeah. But yeah, we'll see. I probably won't mess around with Tony Hawk's on the channel. It's fun like with friends and stuff, but alright, just have to go back that way. Lord Jesus. Can we use, you can see the monorail kind of ends there or something? Or does it go underwater? What is that? It's two different monorails. Why does that one just end? Maybe it's just not showing me those parts. Who knows? Jesus. Discover 8 packages. Quake is supposed to read it that fast. Knees. Carol printer has been badly damaged. Develop requested Carol printer. Over air packages. Scooby dooby 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 doo. Okay. It's too much weight to do all that. Order involves a very large amount of cargo. Use a vehicle or a floating carrier to make life easier for yourself. Remember, 2 floating carriers can be linked together. What about the monorail? I don't think I can use the monorail, can I? Enemy base its own devices, threat level may increase. Threat level midnight. That's the annoying part where it's like, my fucking car is right there, you can't just assume it's over there. Bring it over. I don't think all this will fit in here anyway. Maybe they want me to fix the monorail first. What do you think? Did it say anything about it? Could be someone else trying to fix it. Let's have a look. Yeah, they're definitely gonna overplay that song to make it weird. I don't remember the rest of those lyrics. They didn't sound great. Sound a bit sus. This could be somebody trying to make this monorail. Let's have a look too. Generator, thank you. Certain parts of the monorail. I don't think I'd be able to fix it all. Could be someone making it. Let's see what this says here. Level 1. Do. Restoring the monorail. Activate terminal. Restore track. Carol crystals, resin, special alloys. Okay, it seemed to like that. 160 special alloys and 160 resin. I think it's only going to restore that part to it. Let me see. There goes the rooster again. The rooster crows. Find it annoying that you can pick stuff up with the tri-cruiser, but you can't do it here. I know he's probably too far off the ground, but Jesus, it's the little things. Doing good. Been clearing the house out, get stuff sent to the tip. Oh, nice, nice. That's always really helpful. What the hell's that going? It's like a spring cleaning in summer. Any like interesting stuff? It's always nice. Every time I move, I pretty much have to do that. Don't let it build up too much. A lot of these things, they hold a little extra value holding onto the boxes, so you're like, do I want to store this crap? Have a little bit of extra value? Just let it go. The Magellan should have a good, what was it, 160 resin, 360, whatever the fuck it was. Bit of a rough landing. Yeah, I've been building stuff up in here on purpose for moments like this. That could help people as well. Let's see, fabrication. No, not share storage, facility storage. Here we go. That's just private locker. Where is the actual stuff? How do I move that? Trust the cargo. Facility features. No. See, it's all down here. Can I take that, some of that with me? I've been putting it in there. So you trust. Maybe claim materials? Yeah, here we go. Claim materials from facility. Okay, that's what I wanted. So what the fuck? What was it again? Why is it all in weird shapes? 25? Attach the suit. Size. That's a Q. What the hell are you talking about? Tree. Oh, it's like a one thing, is it? It's in weird shapes, isn't it? A weird. I don't get that. No, resin was. Remove all. Resin was a smaller one, wasn't it? It was just 160. It was the special alloys I need. Don't know how much it was exactly. We'll just take a little extra. 420. Sure. Alright, clean. Resins 160, special alloys 420. Okay. Put it onto the offloader. Alright, we'll do this part and just see how much of the monorail it actually does. If it just does that one square, you kiss my ass. Now it's entirely possible that that's all it does. As I said, people just grind this fucker out, this whole game, with tens of thousands of material. And, you know, hey, more power to them. If that's your enjoyment, go for it. I don't really care. But it ain't mine, so yeah, I'll do a little bit. I remember I built a couple of bridges and roads in the first game. I quickly dip potato chip out of that. It's not like I don't want to help people. Of course I do. I think I'd rather do it in real life than in a fucking fictional game, though. But anyway, you know, Jesus Christ, give a bit of money to the poor, help out in the soup kitchen, to build a random fucking monorail. That's the way people are. Whee! As long as it does not require them leaving their rotting bedroom, they don't mind. Alright, baby cakes. What was it? 360? I didn't know if it was 380, 360. Doesn't matter. Restore that track, baby. Do it. Do it. What's this all about? I skip all because they're the same animation over and all. They do it all? They just eat everything? What else does it still need? 360? Yeah, I can't just fucking put it all together. Nobody can. It's a happy little robot. So it needs 120? Okay. Alright, let's see that. Monorail activated. Will it? Might fix it all. I doubt it. It's probably just one piece. Let's see. I don't know what happens. I don't think you could even use the monorail when it's not complete. Let's see. Hey, you never know. It might fix the whole thing. That is wishful thinking, though, my friends. Let's see. Acquiring. Thank you for contributing. Acquiring materials. Flame materials. Yeah. That's why I put everything in the Magellan. Well, that's looking possibly cold. Looks like it. We might be onto something. Cold. No, it still comes to about here, and it's like fuck your mother. Pity they won't tell you what to do. You need 400, 640, and 720. Jeez. But that would be the only piece. The only problem with this kind of stuff is if you come here to do that. What's this? Fully upgraded. Got us halfway. Anyway, you could do that, and then I'd still have to drive all the way back there just to get my stuff back. What's all this here? Okay. Just take a little picture of that so I don't keep looking at it. Alright, 4, 640, 720. What's that? Cairo? Where's it? Alright. Okay. Could do it just to feel a sense of accomplishment, I guess. Watch it just never be used again. But anyway. Alright, let's see. You think they'd be a little bit cheeky and give you some bits along the way? I don't know, everything I have I've been putting into the Magellan because it seemed to follow me around. You put it into a private locker, that's where it stays, in a private locker. Unfortunately, the private lockers don't work like an ender chest. You can't put it into one and keep it everywhere else. What's that supposed to be? Somebody looking for some tools. Tool! Yeah, it's good to do that from time to time for sure. Might find some old kid stuff. Yeah, you might find some old jewelry you don't want as well. Because like gold is at like an all-time high. The amount of like old like birthday stuff when I was a kid. Like I don't really wear watches. I don't really agree with that stuff. But I have a lot of watches built up over the years as presents and commemorating things, you know. Like, what am I gonna do with this? And it's worth a small fortune. Well, you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to steal from this other place. Not really stealing, it's just like, why bother? If I really need to, I can just take it back from the Magellan. I probably could fit a lot of it here. I get the feeling that they want us to fix the monorail. It's a monorail. Yeah, this is totally the type of shit I would be doing off camera. That's okay. It's still a mission. Might be another little boss at the other place as well. What's this? 0. Take on orders. See, what's the accomplishment of doing that? Which one was it? Claim. Maybe you can't claim. Somebody storage. Retrieve cargo. Oh, here we go. Claim materials. Yeah, we did a few jobs from anyway, so fuck them. We take that shit. Add. Yeah. Add one singular. Take. What was the... This one. This is why I took a quick screenshot. Show me. 400 for the chiral, resin 640. Okay. Who was smart to take a screenshot? It was 640. It's 2 of them. I'm gonna take everything. And then it's like fucking 780 or something for the last one. I have no retention on stream. 720. Okay. For the special alloys. Spring, which is exactly one of them I wanna. Wow, it's almost like he did it on purpose. Alright. 720, 640. Perfect. Claim. Put it all on the back of the bundle. No! There you go. Oh shit, I cleaned them out of some stuff, did I? Boo-hoo! You can have it off the Magellan one day. I really need to. Go to the private room. Use vehicles. Everything is on the square button. What's up? How are you? How's it going, Scooby? Hello! It's been a minute. How you been, man? I really probably have some dining room doors that have been behind the shed for like 20 years. Oh, I feel that in my bones. Holy shit. Owning a farm and that. And then like going through your fucking childhood stuff. Same thing, right behind some of our sheds. It's like old fucking chicken wire and tables. Yeah, my sister's, she loves fucking hamsters and guinea pigs and shit. And we made her like an old fucking thing, and I had to dismantle it. It was a whole hamster cage made out of other wood, and chicken wire and stuff. I was like, be the fucking jails. I want the work we put into these things just to have to destroy them, but yeah. Then my mom has like multiple rooms, and some of them are light. The whole wall is lined with wardrobes, and it's just all stuff from my 2 sisters, who have long since moved out and moved on, can't be arsed to keep the place in order. But she has to go through it. I'm like, leave that shit for them to clean up, you know. Literally, some of them's like fucking 30 years worth of clothes. Some of it might be worth to be bought. I keep telling them about that Vinted website. I know it's just glorified charity shop, but fuck it. Like, if you're not using this shit, even if you were to get like €3 or €4 or €5 for every stitch of clothes, but you'd still get a couple of hundred there. It's better in your pocket than feeding some moths or something, but they're too damn lazy to do it. Like, they even have a lot of very rare old toys as well. And they don't have sentimental value. Hold on, this might be too much. At least I don't think they have sentimental value. They've never showed any sentimentality towards them. Maybe it does. Oh god. Most of the water isn't that deep in the game, but you still move like molasses in it. But yeah, a lot of those are all either never made again or, you know, not in print anymore. I'll tell them to sell all that stuff up. No one's hard for money or anything, it's just every now and then it seems like they are. Like you're sitting on little gold mines, but it's just, you can't be arsed to do it. And they have apps. There's a kangaroo. It's chilling out here. We have apps and everything else that would make things so easy. Alright, mate. You're fucked. Alright, sleepy, don't worry, he's not dead. Have to knock them out. And then put them in these special cages. There you go. I wanted something besides a kangaroo though. What about crabs? Look at you. Bring crabs back. We saw an emu. Okay, are we close to chill? Yeah, I was worrying about this. How are we gonna get out to fix the monorail? If it's in the middle of the water or something. I think it's that one over there. I don't even know what that is over there. It could be a secret spot. Doubt you can swim. Tri-cruiser is much faster, but it carries fuck all. So. That's all you get. How are you? Grinded Dead by Daylight? Nice, nice. You've really stuck with that game since the very beginning. Now they're adding Walking Dead stuff, aren't they? From 2500, 22, nice. Short section, yeah, that's what everybody's saying. TikTok shorts and Instagram reels. You have to go where the mindset is, you know. People are dumb bastards. They only want to watch short form content. I was watching people, like, I call it doom scrolling. You never get to the bottom of it, you know. What happens is you have it set up very well, little shits, where you'll never get to the end of the scroll, ever. So your brain is just conditioned to keep on going. Like, oh no! Alright. Maybe I can just do it all at once, can I? Apparently there's like 6 left over. I need the Chiral crystals as well. How many Chiral crystals? 400, okay. Alright, confirm all. Nice, this should finish monorail. So yeah, you have to kind of go the way things are. Yeah, I've been trying to do better, trying to branch out. We're on Kick now as well. I was doing that for a bit, and then it didn't like the multi-streaming, so now I'm trying to do more shorts and stuff. I told people about that years ago. That's where the views are. The problem is trying to convert that stuff to actual humans talking, you know. That's the hard part. Everybody wants to be a graphic designer and a follow bot. That's what, when they grow up, they want to be a follow bot. It's like, well done, Timmy. Let's see, is the monorail done now? I think so. Actually, this is only part of it, is it? Oh shit. We got lucky. What is this anyway? The mine. Okay. I think we already fixed that monorail when we were there. Look how far this is going to take us. Like, it's pretty much the entire fucking eastern side, you know. It's wild. Good stuff. Anything could go wrong. Anything. Alright, good. That felt good to get that done. Anything out here for us? Not really. We do need to go to the animal shelter now, though. Because old bastard Skippy. Let's put a marker here. Try and connect. There's not. I don't really want another kangaroo. Is there any other animals? Said there was one out by the west knot, which is pretty much where we are. Hard to see them, even in this desolation. I'll keep an eye out for them. What's the kangaroos, mate? Alright, where did I put that? There, okay. Follow this road and see how far it takes us. Let's go! That's good stuff, it's good. You've always been crazy consistent. You treat your online stuff like the gym, you know. You have to have that mentality. A lot of people don't. Same with proper as well. Like I think those three have kept doing this for nearly fucking 10 years. That's insane. Without any giant breaks. I can't think of anyone else who's kept at it like that, sadly. I bump into a few people and they're very, very consistent, so it's nice to see. It comes down to work-life streaming balance. And if people can't do it, that's fine, you know. We all have good days and bad days. It's either in your system or it's not. It's okay. You can create structure as well, so that's why people don't understand that part. It's okay. I'm not going to be able to get up here. My god, this thing has no traction. What the fuck is it, a Tesla or something? What the shit, dude? You kidding me? I don't think we can go this way. Might be able to edge it up somewhere else. I think we went this way before though. It's not even, this thing's not even heavy because I just offloaded everything into the monorail. There's nothing on this. Just me. I suppose I have the kangaroo, but it's on me, isn't it? But the kangaroo, like, oh my god, you can't believe that, but the boost is actually on. I think it's more of a physics problem, not a car problem. Good old Kojima, stick to the fucking stealth, buddy. You don't seem to understand how cars work. Stick to the stealth. Dude, I don't know what's going on with these games right now. Like, you feel stupid telling people, but they're all coming. Like, the new Tomb Raider, the new Splinter Cell, and Prince of Persia. I just don't know what's going on with these devs. I think they're afraid. I think the giant COVID bubble has burst. So every company is just scrambling. They're also in the midst of completely adopting, is that another wombat? Adopting AI, which is just going to absolutely burst like a bubble. Bam! Made of shit. Alright, so the wombat. The wombat a boot out. Wombat boo. You can kinda, there you go. You can use this as a way to get back for the monorail. Monorail! Any other animals? They tend to be out in these kind of greenery areas. Then again, that kangaroo was just chilling on the beach. Couldn't get a weirder sight than that. Kangaroo on the beach, mate. I think a lot of the times in Scooby, you kind of agree they're doing it for the wrong reason, right? I've met so many people back then that like disappeared or came back and slapped a big old donation goal on things, and you're like, I think like you've been such a hard worker yourself in your own job. I don't think you've ever done any of this, you know, online stuff for money, you know. For me, it's just been for literally as cheesy as it sounds, but I do it for the love of the game. In this case, the love of the games. Oh shit! Where's the animal shelter gone? No! I swear it led me down here. You bastards. It's so funny, the amount of weird noises showing up in the game now. You have this like rooster alarm clock going off, and we have the little beep beep when, like, as if you're locking the car. Like, who's gonna steal it, you know? All of these incredible people around. Yeah, right. Only I can go back up this way. I think I've 50. I'm too busy yapping. But yeah, so the funny thing about the people that are doing it, maybe they wanted some kind of supplementary income or whatever. They should have just been honest at the start with people, you know, that kind of way. That's why I think a lot of people get it, and they'll do like a daily sub goal of 5 or whatever. It's like, whatever, even some of the bigger ones do that. And they'll be like, at the end of the stream, they'll be like, 608 subs out of 5. It's like, huh? And yeah, oh shit, these bastards. Go, go, go. They're meeting the, I don't know how to destroy these things. Maybe a grenade. They're like weird, they remind me of the Gears of War things. There we go. House plant. It's gonna be dangerous though. Ah! Get in the vehicle. It's trying to tell me something, isn't it? They're gonna tell me. Making requests. Jesus. Yay. Restoring blood levels. Blood level midnight. Alright, some new animals. Anyways, I saw an emu, but maybe they might be on different parts of the map. I just want to run them over by accident. It's crazy that they don't have any like fences up or anything. It's a wildlife reserve, but there's one little dude there. I don't know if you can name them. Can't really pet them either. But like, there's that many BTs and stuff around. Seems crazy not to have a little bit of fencing. Welcome back. Welcome. Alright. Put these animals in here. Lovely. We got another wombat, another kangaroo, and a little plant. You're welcome. Oh, you know what sucks? Like, they're not even giving me that good of stuff. We're getting hologram grenades. But I'm doing it for the animal shelter. Oh, this guy's actually talking for a change. It's a miracle.
Just need a moment to check orders. A rescue a day keeps extinction.
Nice. Almost 3.5. Thank you. Faster order preparation. Reduce the time standard orders spent on standby. What? Oh, that one's like gold. Serving the ship.
Thanks. I'm sure we'll have more work.
Bye bye. I don't know. Barely got anything for doing that. Test subject. Kangaroo. I want to name one, Skippy. 100% right. It's Instagram, Reels, TikTok, YouTube. Yeah, yeah. I was telling people a couple of years back, it's like, there's just no natural growth on these websites. You have to springboard off other ones. And it feels kind of shitty, and I wasn't using TikTok for many, many years. Like, I don't want to buy into that stuff because it's brain rot, but it is what it is. You have to. But I was telling other people to use it. I'm like, here you go. And they got, some of them got like 1 million view TikToks and stuff. I was happy with that. I'm like, yeah, unfortunately it does work. It's just the way it is. You have to go where the hype is. Now apparently the American TikTok is going to have something called M2. You might start hearing more about that. And it's just going to be a different name. But someone left their bike there. But it'll be like American only. It's going to be weird. But what will end up happening is it'll just splinter the TikTok stuff. So it'll be grand. It'll just be like 2 TikToks. And if anything, it'll probably end up... there's no quicker way down, is there? It'll end up just doubling numbers and stuff. It'll be fine. Increased sightings at night. Okay. Encounter isolated specimens. And usually I feel like that stuff pops up when something is nearby. I don't think so. We'll keep an eye out for them. Some of them are so tiny you don't even see them. I need to use my scanner as well to see the little ones. You think that those are animals and they're not. Some weird kind of chiral bubble. Are you gonna, like that guy took a piss there, you're gonna like use the thumbs up button on it and pull the piss? Apparently. Stuffy pajamas. Yeah, the little combat scenarios are pretty fun. Some weird things happen in this stream though. Not letting me shoot them. Is that what the little Instagram calls their little videos reels? Didn't even know that till like a week ago. I have most of my accounts like that set up because it just, people are weird about grabbing accounts from you and trying to set up active. It's like whatever. I haven't used a lot of them for the most part. Start messing with TikTok. TikTok's weird though. It has like a small guaranteed view thing. It's really weird. I don't know if it's bots or what, but it's like 270 views every time. It's like, why do you do that? I guess the website, it's like a weird way of like fake patting you on the back. It's not even like view bot stuff. It's just, I noticed it happening within an instant. It's always around the 270. So what I do is I just look at it and it's like, okay, subtract 270 from that. But that's like anything else. We're still dealing with small numbers, you know. That's fine. We'll take our small numbers and we'll grow from there. Because you see these big streamers, they're getting tens of thousands of dollars, and it just flows off their back. They're completely broken and numb to it all. Like they were doing some charity for Alveus, you know. I'm like, it's incredible. One guy like just dropped $3,000 on it. It's wonderful, but just not. They just don't. I guess it's for a charity, but they don't really. I don't know. They care and they don't care. I don't know. Maybe they've learned. Maybe you're not meant to react too much to it because it creates favoritism. I don't know. The wombat's butt. Wombat's butt and a wombat boo. Okay, now we're just gonna take this on the monorail. It's gonna be very satisfying. I have to leave our car here though, but it's okay. Maybe leave it close by. We were doing a thing there and the Magellan kind of brought it with us. So I'm going to try and see, can I leave this aboard the Magellan? It had this little animation where it basically self-drove the bike into it, and it was like, here you go. Let's see if it does it here. Whoa, I gotta be careful. Hell yes. Yeah, Dead by Daylight will always be that kind of game, never going anywhere. Even like, there's been a number of times where people have hated a survivor or a killer or try to cancel the game over something stupid. It survives. I actually think all of the other asymmetrical horror games, people eventually, like, they'll try them and then they go back and they're like, you can't beat the OG, you can't beat the original, you know? It feels like every other week there's a new asymmetrical horror game. There's the monorail. Ah, it feels good. I set that up. I did that. You see, they want you to have that sense of accomplishment. We can ride with it too as well. Which is very weird, you just kind of suspended going along. It's like an Indian train where they're all hanging off the edges. Dum 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 dum. Alright. Could have just brought it on the car there and cut out like at least a half an hour of bullshit there, but sure, look. Isn't it better to do it this way? Alright. Order number 20. We're doing pretty good. I think I started this session order number 16. Close route. Alright, it's saying about using the monorail. Offload. There's some backpack. Should be a symbol to use the monorail. Let's see. Yeah, use the monorail. Transport cargo. Is it just purposely making it difficult? Load cargo, yeah. Guess it's just purposely being annoying. Accept it. And then dump it on the ground, then dump it on the monorail instead of just doing both. Whatever. Okay. Cargo. Leave on cargo shelf. Alright. That's gotta be so awkward.
Order accepted. Thank you.
So dumb. Didn't do that before. Alright, facility features, monorail. I swear there was an option just to go on the monorail with all your stuff. Load cargo. Empty. Oh, but the stuff on the ground. Here we go. I swear it's not always like this. Maybe they didn't expect you to take the monorail. I don't know. Alright, container. Yep. We're going to, not to the mine, we're going to the west fort. Perfect. And select multiple. Alright, put in the container. Good. Man, I want to go too, so get on the monorail. Yay! We can actually, oh, we can load a vehicle. That's so cool. I didn't know that. That is so cool. That stops me from losing the vehicle. That's pretty cool. I did not know this. I did not know. Quasimodo. That's okay. We can figure out what we have there. Okay, let's go. Choo choo, motherfucker. Yay! Let's hope it doesn't get blown up halfway. Let's go. DVD is the Fortnite of 1v4. It really is, isn't it? Nothing can stop us. Nothing's gonna stop us now. At least we're doing this during the daytime. I made this monorail, bitches. That's right, just like the Simpsons.
Samson Hook from the F2 South Distribution Center is not a man to be trifled with, no sir. I did some research.
Pretty cool, huh?
And I found he's a popular local figure, beloved by one and all, it seems. Known as the Golden
And the zombies make it stupid bring the characters, not the zombies. Oh yeah, you think so? Zombies will be bad in DVD? It's a cool game. Yeah, it's from the Metal Gear Solid guy. Remember when me and MDG played the same game as watched the other game? Yeah, it's good times. Oh yes, different endings exactly. How's MDG? I don't know. I don't get to speak to him. I think He's just living his life. And the last time I heard, he was gone to college. He was doing his thing. Had a girlfriend. I think he's doing good. If you follow him on Instagram, he's doing well. He used to pop in from time to time, but that's, you know, when you're around that age, you're around like 19, 20, you know, life is just takes over. I think he's happier this way anyway. He started YouTube very young, and as far as I could tell, like, it was pretty rough on the home life, you know. And you know, it's an expensive gig as well. And then you get to that point, especially in the UK and Ireland as well, even in the US as well, but when you're doing this YouTube stuff, if it's either going to take off or not, and then it's going to start affecting your education, just the way it is, you know. Whether you don't have enough time or your grades are dropping or whatever. So you have to make that choice. And for a lot of people, it's just, you know, you're not like morgues and all these little weirdos end up dropping out of school for it, but you know, they give up their entire life and their personality, and they just become very empty Mr. Beast type people, you know. Is all the money in the world worth it? You're just an empty vessel. Why is it going here? Can we keep going? Is it just, yeah, there we go. It's basically up to you if you want to keep going. It's like a little stop on a train. I think he just chose life and education. He did the right thing. Because he had a good few videos pop off. I remember he was talking about that. He had a few that reached like 500,000 and things like that. Just well-timed videos on top of, you know, bigger content creators making playthroughs. So like, say like a big content creator just like ended a playthrough and didn't finish it, or they didn't get the right ending, and then you kind of swoop in and do all the endings, or do a different playthrough, you know. I think he's fine. He's doing good. Like I know that it was getting him down, that's for sure. Trying to do YouTube and life and all that stuff. He just couldn't do it all. And then like a lot of them in the UK and Ireland, like you're given an ultimatum at that point with your education, which is just a fancy way of saying that you get the shit kicked out of you if you don't sort something out. So yeah, hopefully he's doing well, you know. For a lot of the kids like that, you know, going into teenagers, going into adulthood, getting away and getting to college and getting into dorms and that, it just really just starts your own life. Oh look, they must have lost a few people there at 50,000. Nice. Really cool how easy it made that journey. And we can use that monorail all the way. We could try and take the monorail the whole way around Australia. GG's. You know what, the only thing I hate about this game is it talks about post-apocalypse, but that there's like 50,000 people living there. We don't get to see anybody. The only people we ever talk to are like the holograms of these people and the few people on the Magellan now. It really pisses me off. What's all this? Oh, the border. Keep talking about. So yeah, I hope he's doing well. Private locker. Designated for delivery. Cargo. Alright, why are they going to the private locker? Do it. Right. That should be an S. They almost punish you for doing things a little bit easier. Like, wasn't that easy. Like, it was easy in the sense of the monorail, but I have to go and get those materials.
Oh, Sam, I'm so glad to see you again.
There is a good bit of combat in the game. We're just in the middle of a smaller mission. Which I hope he's doing okay. It's been a couple of years. I think when I went over to Twitch as well, and gameplay really just died on YouTube, I think everybody lost the will, you know. But it was in that transition period that we didn't really have the YouTube shorts for a little bit.
This cargo is in fabulous condition.
Thanks, bitch.
It's really quite impressive.
Like even with Kick, you know, that most people, rightfully so, would say like it's got a shitty reputation, it's a lot of gambling and stuff. I understand that, but right now it holds a very important chess piece that it allows it to basically do what Twitch can't, you know. But it's teaching Twitch lessons. This is why like the Xbox and PlayStation thing never needs to go away, you know. They both need to breed competition for each other, otherwise they'll turn into greedy bastards. And there's no doubt that's what happened with Twitch, you know. They didn't fix anything for years there, but in the last like year or two, they've constantly been doing updates, you know. It took many years even to just get a Twitch app update when people just couldn't watch streams over a certain resolution. It's like, what? So yeah, it's been helpful in that regard. I think it's even changed the revenue split as well because Kick's is so aggressive. Kick's revenue split is like 5% to Kick and 95% to the creator, which is ridiculous. I don't think we'd ever see any of that, but you know what I mean. On Twitch's side, I think it used to be 50-50. I think they're now like 70-30 or something. Everyone's got their own little agreement, so we'll never really know.
We're always leaning on you for support. Please allow us to return the favor with this data.
Nice.
Just wanted to let you know that we're increasing the amount of materials you can withdraw.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Thank you so much.
I thought they were having trouble here.
Oh, there we go. I've never felt tremors like that before. Not even when the tar currents were acting up.
Still grinding on it. Yeah, I'm trying to do some IRL stuff here shortly enough, hopefully. A little summer vacation.
Hey, out of curiosity, have you restored any of the other large mines? They'd be a great source of materials if you were ever in need.
With the big YouTubers gameplay and they do good. Yeah, but I'm starting to question all that a lot. Like, so is everybody else. People like Rad Brad, they say he's still getting the same sort of views, and it's very sus. I'm starting to wonder, like, the guy hasn't changed too much, which is a good thing, you know, that consistency. But gameplay is dead everywhere else. Like, all of the big guys, like PewDiePie doesn't even do gameplay anymore. Markiplier's pretty dead. Jacksepticeye is dead. So why is Rad Brad? And I wouldn't be surprised. Like, it's nothing. It's a very grey area, and if it's something they feel they need to do, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was a small bit of view botting going on. A lot of them do that as a sort of a digital ego boost and a pat on the back, and you know it's harmful to the channel. It's harmful to everything else. But I wouldn't be surprised. Like, the guy's never in controversy or anything like that, and he never really steps out of his way or causes drama for anyone else or talks shit. So he might just have a really dedicated fan base. But to say that, you know, over the years he's never gotten slightly shadow banned or slightly sometimes it happens where you fall out of the algorithms for whatever reason or another. Maybe you play a semi controversial game or whatever, you know. Like, I think a lot of people jump aboard the Schedule 1 train, and it's literally about drug dealing and stuff, which is fine, you know, it's not out of the realm of other games, but I think YouTube have done a few shadow bans because of that, you know. It's like we can't be seeing promoting that to the millions or whatever. But yeah, so I don't know. I would definitely give him the benefit of the doubt because he's never been in controversy, so I would assume he just has a really dedicated... But I think the thing that makes it sus is that he still gets, like, what most people, and we used to see it as well, you get a boost for a part 1. You do a part 1 of a game, everyone's just curious or don't want to see, so you get to see that. So they still get, like, views in the millions, and then it just naturally falls off, you know. But most of the rest of them will be getting, like, part 1, 1.9 million views, part 2, 12,000 views. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. It never did. That's way too much. Like, it would be completely natural to have a drop off of somewhere like 50 to 60% maybe, but like that's like 99% of a fall off, so it just seems a bit weird. But I noticed what he's doing now is he still does long form content, and he's only doing like a part 1 of all the games, and then he just sees if they're any good or not, you know. Then there's others, there's guys over the years, one guy, it's called the Apex Hound or something like that. He's an Irish guy as well. He used to do videos like we did, but he started a couple of years earlier, so he just naturally had a bigger following because it was just great timing, you know. And he started to fall off as well, and he just realized that his niche was golf games. So he just plays golf games all the time. Tiger Woods, PGA Tour, all that. That's his whole shtick, is golf games. And he has a really dedicated, steady following. He gets like live streams of like 1,000 people, which you might not seem like big in terms of Kai Cenat and all them, but Jesus, that's still good for a little Irish lad, and that's enough to keep anybody ticking over, you know. He probably does that as a full-time job. There's interesting for sure. That's it. I treat all this as a social experiment anyway. I've no delusions of grandeur of things taken off. Anyway, like I always said, if you were to try and juggle fucking 1,000 people in a chat, you just couldn't.
Wonder what other facilities were affected. Anyway, you can pick
Just
up your
couldn't
next
stick with
order from
DBD.
the
Yeah, exactly. You kind of felt that too. You used to do a lot of stealth stuff. You kind of found your niche. That's the way to do it.
By the armed survivalists, and we
The
need
whole
you to
beauty
extract them to
is
safety.
be
The
consistent,
survivalists
and
have
if something
been
goes
hounding your
viral,
people,
you
so
need
you'll
to
want to take extra
basically
care when
smother it.
preparing for this one. Oh, and it seems the
That's why you'll
territory
see
is
anybody on
finally
TikTok where
stabilized.
they'll get a viral
So the
TikTok,
Daydream Magellan
it'll be
should
some
be
kind of
able
a
to travel
dance or
without
whatever,
issue.
and they just do the
Go
same
out
thing. So if you
yes.
scroll through their TikToks
Alright,
really
sir.
fast, it looks like a fucking robot that's going through a time loop, and they just change their clothes. Like they'll even have the exact same intro and everything, because they're feeding their stuff to robots as much as they're feeding it to humans, you know. Kind of a weird one. Alright, cool. Let's see here. So we've done that. She's happy. At least that, okay, under construction. I think they wanted us to build that bridge. I'm like, fuck off. Oh, this rainy shelter. Yeah, there was supposed to be like a monster there. We went there. There was a couple of fucking birds. Birds, I tell you. They're like bird holograms. I don't know. We fed them anyway. Nice. Okay. There really does need to be more BT areas though. It's the only thing that's kind of let me down about this game. Definitely, I just don't think it's as good as the first game. The story's good so far. We'll see how it goes, but it's just everything in the first game is so weird and new that it worked, and this one just doesn't change and doesn't add enough. Just can't really recommend it, unfortunately. It's not a bad game, but it's just more of the same. See this kind of BT stuff? When I go over there, sometimes it's these bastard stealth ones that just kind of insta-kill you, which I hate. But every now and then, if you go over there, you get into these cool fights with these monsters. That's what I want to do. I don't think there's anything else here, is there? Let's check if she's another mission real quick. Old Norman Reedus. I guarantee you, even to sit down and ask him what this game is about, he wouldn't tell you. He's just actors. Oh yeah, she's got a lot of stuff. What's this? Oh, this is the Legend of Legends, is it? Can I do that one, do we? Cover the mystery cargo. And then you get like that Legends of Legends stuff. I swear I thought I already did that though. Is she anything going back that way? Yeah. So you could use the monorail to do that one really quick. Oh yeah. I swear I did that one already. Got something new to fabricate? Is that? What's the difference anyway? Probably have 2 extra. 900 kilograms of cargo. That's insane. It's pretty slow though, but you can use it as a skateboard, which is cool. Here's your Tony Hawk.
Thank you.
Thank you. Should have brought my... Yeah. Should have brought my car with me. I'm sure we can take someone else's. For the meantime, we can put it back. Thanks, missus. These ones are literally fetch press, but this is what it is. Basically, go there, pick up the mysterious thing. Oh, I could have just used that one. Is that my one? It is. Okay. Sorry, missus. This one was left when we took the monorail that time, remember? Shit, did I leave something inside there? This is my one. Let's go! Don't you forget how low the batteries are in these things? Yeehaw! Like a goddamn horse. Is there no way out of here? What's up? Just enjoying the ride. I'm driving like a madman. Oh, looks like the tire is cleaned up. Maybe it was just one of those things where I didn't want to show it off. Who knows? 22k on YouTube. Yeah, dude, hell yeah. People ask me to do Hitman, I'm like, I probably won't do that again. Oh, maybe if a new one comes out. Just Dead by Daylight, I get you. Hard to have time to do everything. Start getting hate comments a lot? Really? On is it on Dead by Daylight? It sounds more like a little bit of jealousy probably, and then just like that community is quite toxic too, just the way it is. You probably noticed it as well, where don't know what it is. Like it's a good thing, I suppose. It's a weird thing to notice, but you just notice it. Where it has a huge like gay following. Dead by Daylight, you go and it's like cosplay and stuff. I don't know. Maybe just they enjoy horror or something. I don't know. That's cool. It's fine. You just notice it. You know. Doesn't really change the quality of the game or anything. It's just a group like anything else. It's the same as like every single gacha game having a gooner community, which are pretty much brain dead little horny bastards. That's really all that goes on there. But yeah, and like not to be mean, but you know, if you're a lot of these guys and gals that are gay on the internet are very extra, you know, that's the idea, the divas and the drag queens and all that. And you add that to a community of a video game, well, of course you're going to then drum up some drama, right? Brings the views. Hate always seems to go further than love, which sucks. That's just the way it is. But you notice it. Some games are just like that. It's like, okay. There's no specific reason. You know, it's if there was like a gay icon in the game, you'd be like, okay, well, that makes sense. But there's not. I think it's just a horror thing, you know? We're all just fans of the morbid fascination. This one charge me up a little bit. Go on. See, I can pick stuff up on the bike. So much easier. The bike is fun, it just doesn't carry as much. The tri-cruiser. Whee! Almost jumped clean over the river. You should have these things on turbo boost, you know, Oblivion style, just send you flying across the map. It'd be cool. I don't know if there'll be any flyers or anything in the game. Reminds me when get power armor Fallout 4 and you stay unstoppable. Yeah! It's true. There's a lot of moments you happen to leave your power armor behind. It was definitely like a Iron Man simulator. It did it so different than the other games. We had little pieces of it, you know. We're going to this big plate gate. I don't know if they'll come up later. I don't know if we'll make this into a trilogy. I won't lie, I didn't even think we'd get a sequel. It's kind of one of those weirder games that doesn't need anything else. And you have like a visionary like Kojima, you're better off just to let him run with an idea. Might not be always profitable, but you're going to get some of the weirdest, most unique things ever. There definitely is no other game out there like Death Stranding, that's for sure. Fucking weird. I'm hoping like some of the better, harder missions will have like BTs and combat fights as well. Let's see. I wouldn't mind, like I know he's trying to create a normal moment to happen, but I wouldn't mind if he just put some of it in the middle of the road. These are kind of coming from Mexico.
You've recovered everything then. Great. Let's get it delivered.
Lord, I'm coming home to you. Yeah, it's been kind of a big kind of factor. Well, a little let down. You hate to say it. Just, I want more of that BT stuff. I think I fought like at least 6 or 7 in the first game, and I've only got to fight 1. Let's see. It might be something I just need to look up. It's not that big a deal. It might be, no, I did this before. This bridge is completely useless. Basically, there's a section there that has the insta-kill stealth BTs, and this man has built a bridge up above them. Don't think it helps though, it's a giant plateau. I don't know what the hell he's doing there right now. Yeah, you don't see them pop up here because I'm going around them, but if I was to drive to the right there anymore, it would tell me that there's BTs nearby. That's a nice little view. See all that weird stuff shining in the sky? It's kind of meant to be like a tether, a soul tether, a chiral network. It's like being able to, if you could only see Wi-Fi. Okay, what's the best bet here? Do a little drifting. We do a little drifting. Oh, that's not the drift button. Oh, Jesus Christ! Ow! It's okay, Mr. Reedus. No one saw your penis. Mr. Reedus! Watch it. It'll have done a little bit of damage to the packages. Fuck you. I wonder, do Amazon delivery drivers actually play this game? Like, yep. Oh, it's a little bit deep. Watch out. Just take the whole bike away. Fire on DVD channel 2. See me killing. Okay, cool. Oh, yeah. You got a couple of channels. Hopefully, it's probably 1 or 2 people with the hate, you know, and they're just making sock accounts, fake accounts. Don't worry about them. Some people are salty as well. If you're doing like videos about just 3,000 meters away, 4,000 almost. You're doing videos with like trolly stuff. Like, yep. They're all a bit salty. Don't let them get to you. Is this where we're going? This is not where I came from. Western Environmental Observatory. Look at this, you'd swear this was a ramp to climb up. Nay, it is not. This place doesn't have a normal entrance. Fuck, dude, the fucking delay sometimes. Sends the camera flying. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing as good as you can expect. Killers on a loop 360. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly why they be hating. That's all that's wrong with them. They can't take the heat. That's the same on Fortnite or anything. All little sweat lords until you put them in their graves. Alright. Get that nice for that. Gimme, gimme.
Still slaving away at this out.
Absolutely.
I'll process your orders as quick as I can, okay?
There you go, I got that. That Legends of Legends is like extra good. Carrier handling boost. Boost the floating carrier's maneuverability. When ridden. Ooh.
Thank you. Gets pretty dark out here, so be sure to watch your step.
That's fine.
Order completed. Well done.
I go. I think there's a road here that takes you, someone has built, takes you the entire way back to the west north. Look at this. The amount, I can only imagine the amount of stats that would have taken. Or maybe not that. Oh yeah, it's actually back that way. Isn't it? Yeah, that's just to the mine, but I think it goes that way too. Let's get back to the mine and then I'll see if I can do. It's not it. Where the fuck am I now? Over here. Yeah. Let's see if I can do a little skateboarding with this thing because there is a ramp there as well. Why not? Oh yeah, I remember this now. And it was a little goofy and awkward. Basically, we go to the left here and just go along the coastline. I should have checked if we had any missions. A lot of the time they'll have these semi-boring missions where it's just like, you came from here, now bring this back to them. It's a new mission. Like, okay, I guess. Not a back support. What up, DBG? How you doing, man? What up? Just Dead by Daylight. Isn't that game for whatever? The challenge at my powerlifting channel workouts. Yeah, Dead by Daylight. Yeah. Almost 60k. Nice. Yeah, a lot of those do very well. Look at those guys doing the crazy ads. But even Dr. Drew jumped in on it. And man, I haven't seen that name in a while. Used to do all the Teen Mom shit. Oh dear. Oh Jesus. Yeah, these little floating carriers are meant to carry your packages. But in the first game, I don't know if he meant to or what, but people basically turned them into those skateboards. Because there's no fall damage, it's just a good old time. Oh my god, good job on the bridge, dude. You ended the bridge right on the fucking lip of a rock. Genius. You just made it to the finish line and then shit bay. There's not a single car that can get off that thing. Down, 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 down. It managed the life. Woo, back to McDonald's. McDonald's? You unironically eating McDonald's? Dear God, my God, man. May they have mercy on your toilet. Lucy, I'm home. Yeah, that's fabricate. I remember it being kind of slow, but it looks like that thing might help. We'll see. She wants more orders. Fabricate. We'll try the +2 maybe? I think it's just for more weight though, is it? Okay. See if this works.
That's the spirit.
That's the spirit.
Please take measures to
It's a weird little game sometimes. Let's see. So where's this new one? All the way down here. The extra 6. No, I'm only need 80 to get there. Okay. Boom, boom. No, it's faster order preparation. This one here, is it? Yeah. Okay. More maneuverability, huh? Adjustment's been made. Floating skateboard would be a better name. Well, that's what people do. It's the hoverboard from freaking Back to the Future. Okay, where is it? Here it is. What's that all about? Why is there like a chiral thing on it? -1. What? Can I not use it? Offload. Is that it? Oh, there it is. That was weird. Okay, ride the carrier. Hell yes. Alright, kick off. Let's go. Yay! Let's see, did they add anything else to it? No, they didn't really, did they? Is there any jumps or anything? I was hoping they'd kind of reach into it. Now I can't climb on it because it's attached. There we go. I was hoping they would add a few more things to it. That's fast it goes. What's the extra maneuverability they're talking about? Seems like it's using my battle skeleton really. It's probably as fast as it's gonna go, isn't it? Yay! He's in a good mood. Enjoying riding the carrier. Let's go! Nope, that's about as far as it'll jump. It's not great, is it? Yeah, sure, maybe they'll fix it better. Yeah, the idea is to kind of carry them behind you. But, I wouldn't fuck with too much. Yeah, people have made little skate parks for it, but I thought you could do, hoping you could do jumps with it. Maybe later they'll add something onto it. That just ain't gonna cut it. I'm just kicking it. Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Alright, that seems like a long distance away. You see it on the map. Might just be back where the monorail is. It is, okay. That's fine. Monorail. Monorail.